Let me set it down, no more go around, get it on the ground, you can hear the sound. Let me set it down, no more go around, get it on the ground, you can feel the sound. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I don't want any singing, just a little flyby. I don't want any singing, just another sky high. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hello. How's everybody doing? I keep thinking one of these cargo tug guys are going to come over here and load us up. I thought I selected load the plane, but I guess maybe not. Load aircraft. Oh no, no, no! Oh no! Crap. Oh. Has it been a minute since I've flown this plane? That answer is correct. So is that going to take everything out now? I thought this one had some animation, but I could be wrong. All right, well, you know what? We'll just kind of let that happen. We'll come back here and we'll load. There we go. All right. Are we good? This guy? Somebody? Anyone? Bueller? Texas One Flyboy. How the heck are you, man? Happy Wednesday, buddy. All right, so we're going to fly Memphis up to Appleton, which is Wisconsin. And this is a little bit of an audible because we were going to do there was an event down in Texas, the I-90 event, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, but anyway, that event got canceled, so we found that out when we got home from work today and just did a little bit of shuffling, found some ATC, found an actual route that the 757-200 freighter does actually fly for FedEx, and so I thought, oh, what the heck, let's do it, man. I got FedEx on the brain anyway, so we do have an ACARS here. And it looks like we're cleared as filed. It looks like we're cleared as filed. Let me show you what it looks like here. This is the JT. Let me zoom out here. This is kind of tight. The JT5 departure. As you can see, it's a bit of a right-hand turnout, and then we're northbound here, kind of northeast-ish into Appleton. I can honestly say I've never flown to Appleton, so this will be kind of cool. Happy Saturday, TFB. Don't rub it in, man. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. My work is self-inflicted punishment, so I have nobody to blame but myself. But that's okay. Anyway, so that's what we have. It's about an hour and, hour 40, I think? Hour 34. So should be just about right. And I think I have everything loaded up. We've got our clearance. We've got a squawk code. We've got all that good stuff. And I don't know if I have... I'm not sure what I have for alignment time. You know, this is one thing I didn't think about here is if I kind of got it going a little bit earlier, but I'm kind of on this mode of like if we can get it done sort of early, fast, quick, we should do that, but that's okay. So anyway, well, it'll align here in just a little bit. And in the meantime, we have information Yankee, we have all that stuff. Yeah, so we can go ahead, I think, and start getting things set up here. Yes, indeed. Radios going to be 2520 for delivery here, so 2520. Pop that guy over, and then ground will be a ground point niner, so 22 niner. Nope, 21 niner. Okay, that's all set. And as long as we're down here, we might as well put in the transponder code that they gave us. It is 1061. Perfect. And we'll let them know we're here. I know it's going alt on or TARA when you're just haven't even started up. I know that's not realistic, but for what we're doing, I'm going to go ahead and do that again because I always forget. And we'll turn that on so we can talk to the dude. And actually, we'll just kind of listen here too. Maybe hopefully we'll hear some people. We need to actually, it doesn't say anything about contacting anyone for push and start or taxi, but we'll talk to him first. And because where we're at, we will have to push back. And we're heading all the way down to the other end. Unfortunately, they're using 1-8 right, which is, I think, this guy here. So we got quite a taxi, but anyway, it'll be all right. Okay, so we better go into the FMC. Let's get our position and see if we remember how to stumble through this FMC here. Yeah, very good. All right, awesome. So we are Memphis to Appleton International. We are FedEx 816. And I don't have any, unfortunately, don't have any connection to Simbury for anything like that. I don't even know, honestly, if this aircraft does that, if I'm being totally honest. So we're just going to kind of enter it manually. It's not a huge, terribly complicated route, so I think that's going to be all right. So let's start with departures. And again, we're off of 1-8 right. We are looking for the JT5 departure. I should be updated. I did update the other day with the ODate transition. Okay, that looks good. Then we'll go to the route here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and just start putting some things in here because it's kind of nice to do it from right here because you can put the airways in as well. So we're going to Krell next after ODate. Then we're jumping on the Juliet 71 over to Oscar Bravo Kilo. And then we're hopping on the Juliet 89 to Bravo Alpha Echo. All right, and then at that point in time, we're basically to our airport. We aren't planning any kind of arrival there, and there's just nothing that makes sense for our direction of flight. So we're just going to be vectored in to runway 16 right. So that will be good. We'll go ahead and do the arrival. We'll just kind of set this up, and we can adjust if we need to. I'm sorry, it's not 16 right, it's runway 21. So we have an RNAV 21, and that might be the best option here. Let's take a look together and see. A runway RNAV 21. Let's go here to our choices, approach, RNAV GPS 21. Let's get that plate pulled up here. So we would probably be coming in from this side here. Maybe, I think I see Rabby or Wupton here. So let me move this over just slightly so we can kind of do a little comparison. Oh, I can also do this. I forgot. Sorry, guys. I can also pull this up here so we can see. Yeah, so let's go RNAV to 1, and there's Rabby. That'll be good. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so the route is in, and it does look like the IRSs have a line, so that's awesome. And yeah, we're making progress, you guys. How about that? Look at us. Go us. Guy probably ought to just step through things here. Let's just let's go to our route here. No, let's go to our legs, and let's just make sure there's no discontinuities for now. I think we're probably all right. Yep. So BAE, then we go. We do have a discontinuity because this is kind of our last waypoint, and then we're into the actual RNAV arrival there. So if pro is opposite of con, then progress is good, and congress is. That's good. I heard a pretty good one for yesterday, by the way. It won't work today, but good. No, was it? No, it was them's my shoes. He said, oh shoot, now I'm gonna have to. I'll try to go find it. Anyway, it was a good one. It was a dad joke like that. But TFB, thanks for sharing, man. You always make me laugh. I like that. I like that. That's a gift you have, buddy. All right, so we need to go to the init ref now, and we need to take a peek-a-doodle here at what we have from SimBrief, and let's get stuff in here. So the gross weight is, actually we'll do 0 fuel weight. So our estimated 0 fuel weight here is 184 on the nose. Put that in. That helps put the gross weight. And I can, how's talking? How are words? Words are good. Words are important. We will need 5.7, plan 5.7 for the reserves. And for this afternoon / evening's flight, we're going to rock it up to 350 with a cargo cost index of 71, baby. And what do we see? Winds aloft. What do we have? Average wind. I'm just going to go average wind here. It looks like... Wait a second. Where are my average winds? 290 and 35. Beautiful. All right. Takeoff stuff. I am trying to remember. Does this do takeoff perf? Shame on me for not knowing. Does this do takeoff perf? Let's close all of our doors while we're thinking about this. I don't know if this does takeoff perf. All right, I'm just gonna again just kind of look at SimBrief. It generally does a pretty good job. It was kind of sketchy at first, but it's gotten better. So it's showing me that we'll be using flaps 5 tonight with a temperature of 46. So a bit of a D rate, yep. And this, I do think it gives me CG. Do I have the CG airplane close you out? Ground. CG is 27. So that does give us that, which helps. Trim is 3.3 that way. And so they're suggesting 21, 24, and 32. And that is not even close to what... that's not even close to what SimBrief is giving me. SimBrief is telling me 48, 49, and 51. Holy moly. So we may not be rolling. We may not be rotating at quite these speeds. But you know what? It is what it is. Oh, gosh dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Now I just screwed up my life, I think. I lost my power because I clicked the wrong thing. I might have really done a thing here. Oh, no. Oh no, I'm on battery power now, so I need to get the APU going here pronto because I will lose everything I just put in there. No, not good. It's not good. I got that on, bus ties. We're going to put those on. We're going to preload those. Oh, AV. I'm going to close that and just say a little electrical power prayer here, and hopefully things come back on like they should. Might as well get some fuel pumps going as well. Regardless, I mean, I guess we just have to do what it is. It is what it is. Rascals. Well, our fudge bucket. All right, GPU's on. I don't see. And the whole thing is, I don't have any electrical power, so I can't tell if the APU is APUing or not. Do I see any? I see some puffs of exhaust coming out, so maybe. Yeah, look at us go. All right, woohoo. Now, here we go. Did I lose it all? Did I lose it all? Yes, I did, you rascal. All right. So, very important lesson. Don't do that. Kids, stay in school. Don't do drugs. And don't turn off your ground power before you're ready. All right. Well, again, like I said, it's not. At least it's not a bad route to put in. All right. Okay. And back to business here. It's the route that's so nice.
Susie!
We're going to enter it twice. Hey, Susie, speaking of you, welcome, by the way. Can you tell me, I know it's a day late, but can you share that joke that you said yesterday? Yeah, it was a really good one. It was a very good September 9th themed joke, and that'll distract people as I re-enter my flight plan. Yeah, right. I quite enjoyed it. I shared it at my place of employment as I was getting trained, and they also got a chuckle out of it. So, please, if you would, my good friend, and pay no attention to me re-entering the flight plan for a second time. Approach. We are gonna do the RNAV, and we said Raby. All right, let me just quick scroll through it. There's a disco right there. That's good. And then the init ref. There it is, folks. Yes, indeed. They got a kick out of that for sure. Just so you know, the crew up in Cody, Wyoming enjoyed that. That was a very, very good joke. It takes a minute. It took a minute for them to, because they're thinking, differently. They're thinking about packages and routes and all that good stuff. So it took a second, but they got it, and they had a good chuckle. So, Kevin, good to see you, man. 350. We're not going to cruise at 3,500 feet. And when I say 71, it's a pretty good cost index. All right, there we go. I'm not going to worry about the stinky wind. Doggone it. How we doing there, by the way? You guys all right? Everybody doing good? I've had a pretty good day. Oh, that's those are in already. Cool. Any of this stuff get put in 3.3? Yeah. What did we say the D rate was? It was 46, right? So it was a D rate temp of 46. Cool. You go now. Those are set. And it is a little on the quiet side. Okay, thank you. I don't know. Let me thanks for telling me. It's different every time, and I haven't I was a little far away from the mic. Let's see if that helps at all. I haven't had my computer turned on for about 3 days now. And so literally every time I do that, I got to get my X-Plane sounds up. Yeah, it just resets stuff. It's so weird. I have to log into everything again. And all right, is that better? Okay, I just think that I got to get the mic a little closer, and then we'll be good. Thanks for letting me know, by the way. Appreciate that. All right, so I've got all the stuff in here. Verify fuel and payload. Yeah, that might be important. So, well, hello, Jetpack. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's get the fuel page. If I can remember how to do this. Where's the fuel page? There we go. That's not fuel, though. That's not fuel. Oxygen looks good. Fantastic, by the way. Alright, yeah, no, that's not what I want. Oh, there we go. Fuel. So 23.1 is what I am showing, and I should have 23.1. So that's cool. And we are on the APU right now. No, so I don't need any of that. I don't think I can turn that on quite yet. Nope, not yet. I think I need to have a position light on, though, as well here, because we're getting ready to do some stuff. Emergency lights. Let's look through all this stuff here real fast. All right, emergency lights can be armed. We'll just use one today. I won't worry about yaw damper quite yet. All the electricals, I gotta wait till I get the engines going. Anti-ice not needed. Lights are good. This will be good. I got the fuel pumps on. We're almost ready to start. I can get the window heats started here. And passenger signs. We don't have too many of them, but there's a couple of us. Hawk Driver. Hey, what's up? Hawk Driver, I don't know why that's not working. Welcome, dude. Let me see what's going on. Why is that not working? Let me see what's going on. Hey, Iowa Scotsman. I'm not sure why that's not working. Okay, well I'll pull this up for you there, sir. It's a 2 for the price of 1 tonight. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's too long of a message. There we go. There we go. Starting from Memphis. Maybe I've just tried to put too much in that little command. But that first one there, Memphis up to Appleton in the 757. If I can ever get off the ground, which, you know, we shall see. Position light on. Okay, wing light. Don't need the wing light just yet. Window heat, yes. Passenger signs, yes. Cabin altitude. So what am what's my landing altitude here at Appleton? I'm going to think it's not much. It's up there by the Great Lakes. It is 858. So let's change that. Get it pretty close to that. 858. It's about 860. We'll go to auto. We'll go auto 1 today for that. And we could put the bleed isolation valves on. Yeah, those aren't quite ready yet, are they? Let's get the temperature set to auto. All right, awesome. APU bleed could be on. Could have been on a while ago in the isolation vent. Or isolation can be turned on as well. Okay. Sweet, we're making progress, y'all. Now the aircraft is probably getting a little loud, isn't it? Yeah. Struggling a little bit, guys. I always feel. Oh, and then that's right. My sound controls. I have to do goes out here, don't I? Sim settings, sound. Just turn it down just a smidge. Great sounds on this aircraft, no doubt about that. Okay, flight directors can come on. 1 and 2. We're going to go ahead and set the VOR DME out. It won't let me set it just yet. Initial speed, what did we say? Let's set this guy to our let's set that guy to our speeds. Alright, so 124. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy here. So I'm gonna put it as 134 because the calculator that's on the flight factor and the sim brief are quite a bit, like 20 knots off. So not 100% sure what we're going to get out of that, but anyway. I can actually arm the auto throttle right now. And okay, let's take a quick peek here. I do need to look at my departure and my taxi. So let's go back to Memphis here and zoom in. So I am planning a taxi to what was I thinking? I thought we were having to go all the way down. No, we're departing to the south. So I am expecting a taxi to be from the ramp area over here to November. We're going to cross runway 9 on November. We're going to go probably November to either Mike or Mike 9er, and that will be our 18 right. And then the JT5, as you can see, it's a right-hand turnout. And for us, climb heading, I got way too much stuff here, don't I? Can I turn some of this stuff off? What do I need? There we go. Let's turn that part off. 18 right, climb 180 to intercept the 202. Course 202 to Cheeto, then depicted route to Jetty. It's a top altitude of 5,000. So you guys don't see this, but in the background, I'm changing my altitude to 5. And yeah, okay, cool. Very good. Very good. Okay, we can do that, I think, you guys. Initial heading, initial altitude, set, and autopilot is confirmed off. Yes, indeed. Gear is down, flaps are up. Speed brake is up. And okay, what was our altimeter? Let's get that set. Then we'll start making some radio calls. We'll get the pushback guy here, and we'll be ready to go. And literally everybody, what's that meme? And they're gone. Everybody just went to bed at Memphis. All right, that's okay. We did have, by the way, Yankee before they all logged off, and that was a 3006. I'll try not to take it personally. 006. Makes me want to just disconnect and go fly with Slant Alpha. Although he's not having much luck with his ATC either. I don't know, maybe they moved from Memphis over to the East Coast, over to Washington. No, it's a ghost town here. Holy moly. All right, you know what? It happens. It certainly happens. So, all right, pushback time.
Cockpit. Where do you want us to put you?
Speaking of Slant Alpha, we got slant pushback, baby. We're going to push here. Boom,
Cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
All right. Beautiful. So I am on APU. Let's just make sure everything's good. APU here. We those are just on, even though I don't have any yeah, so I don't need any. I can take
all doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
I can turn my ground power off now and not hurt anything. Okay, pushback truck, yeah, that's good. We want that. I don't have any chocks. Yep, we're good there. And I think the parking brake is set. So that is also good. There's Slanty moving into position. We're just about ready to go. Look to my 3. What's going on here? Uh-oh. No? You over there somewhere? Hockey? Why don't I? Oh, there you go. Ah, that's awesome, dude.
Disconnected and bypass pins
that's a
inserted.
picture.
Release the brakes.
Boom, that's a good screenshot. Well done, sir. Well done indeed. Okay, brakes released.
Okay, push is commencing. Go ahead and start the entrance.
Okay, fuel pumps are on. We're going to turn the packs off just for a moment to get some bleed air pressure. And we need, I think we have we're going to go auto 1. Yes, we are. Is everything looking okay up there? I think it is. All right, we can let ourselves get back a little ways. I don't remember which one we start first. We'll start number 1 first. Stuff is coming up here. There we go. I think we can go ahead and introduce some fuel. There we go. I like that. Oh, you're on the north side. Oh, wait. Oh, what's going on? Slanty, what are you doing? Sir, Slanty's Tokyo drifting me here. Oh, so you're parked over... Yeah, I'm up on the north side myself. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I just am not... Why am I not seeing you? That was an interesting pushback, wasn't it? I thought you were like rocking on out of here, brother. Yeah, I'm up here on the north side myself. So why am I not seeing you? Oh, we're all over the place. What in the name of Memphis is going on here? Jostling my packages, good sir. We may have to just cancel this. Is there a way? How do I do that? Better pushback. Let's stop the push right there. So you're up by the terminal, then east.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
All right, let me get this madness figured out here first, and then we'll go.
Stand by. We're disconnecting the tow now.
Have a look-see-loo. All right, so that was number 1. That was interesting. Let's get this guy spooled up here, and then we'll be ready to rock. Gate 257. Oh, okay. I got you. So are you doing a little passenger flight then? See you later, Slanty. Let's go see if we can find Hawk Driver. What the? Alright.
Tow's disconnected and bypass pins removed.
Something
Signals on
is-
the left. Have a good one.
Something's not working right, Hawk Driver. I don't know. And I'm just on VATSIM, by the way, in X-Plane. So I'm not sure, buddy. But I don't... Yeah, it's not rendering you. That's really weird. It's really strange. Am I looking in the right spot? I'm up in the right location here? Or are you over here? Is this you? Are you one of these guys? And I just have a default X-Plane scenery too, so it's possible you could be inside a building or something. 257. Is this one of you guys? Oh, wait. Wait a second. We might have something here. 260. Okay, here we go. Here's our friend. There we go. 257, baby. Nice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 942 Fox Delta. Cleared to enter the pattern, my friend. Yeah, thanks for flying along. That's going to be cool, dude. All right, after start, let's get some after start checks done here. Isolation valve can come off. APU bleed can come off. We'll go to engine bleed now. We'll go to auto. And all of the hydraulics need to come on, because I probably am going to need to like put some flaps down and use brakes and things like that. So that's fine, and I can turn off the APU. I'm going to leave this on, and it'll disconnect automatically. Everything else is good. There, and there. Everything else looks very nice, and I am going to go anti-collision white. We'll turn the logo lights on just because. And nose gear light. Might need a little night lighting here before all is said and done, but okay. So now the last thing I got to do here is, now that I have lost my ATC, is figure out what's the CTAF at Memphis. 19.7. And then we're going to just change this to 2280 for the en route. Okay. I love it. Memphis traffic, FedEx 816 from the North Cargo on the taxi to 18 right will be on November. Memphis traffic. Here we go. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Brant. Thanks for tuning into the Melvin Leroy channel, where we What's up, Chris? The Melvin Leroy channel, where we will guarantee you that ATC will log off right before we fly. What's up? Hey, Tobin. Very nice to see you, sir. Look at this old beauty. Took the winglets off. We're just going simple, clean. Federal Express. FedEx Express is what it is now, I guess. And we're going to hang a Louis here at November.
Memphis traffic, FedEx 269 at Ram 260, push back.
That's the dulcet tones of our friend Hawk Driver 101. That guy's got a freaking radio voice, doesn't he? Dadgummit. Glad you're flying along, buddy. So we're going to head up to Appleton, and then from Appleton, whoops, I missed my turn, I think, a little bit here. After Appleton, then I have a King Air flight that I'm interested in doing. Yeah, I completely missed that turn. That's as bad as you can do it right there. Yeah, oops. All right, down we go. And Memphis traffic, FedEx 816 crossing runway 9 on November. Memphis. Lovely. Bush pilot. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. We're in a rather large bush plane today, Jesse, but I hope you forgive me for that. No, doing all right. I've had a couple pretty good days, and I am looking forward to flying tonight, no doubt about that. Hot and humid, some thunderstorms, but yeah, the real threat is some hurricanes. Okay, I didn't know that there was some brewing down there, but I guess it's kind of that time of year, isn't it? And I drove through a thunderstorm last night that was one of the cooler yet scary ones I've been in a long time. It was lots of lightning, which is awesome. I was cruising, doing road tripping my way home last night pretty late, and but the part that got a little scary got into the Wind River Canyon, and heavy precipitation, which is dangerous in and of itself, but when you're in a canyon, there's always the chance of rocks falling down. So anyway, it's it was a little bit of a white knuckler on the way home last night, but still beautiful with the lightning, and then we definitely needed the precipitation. High season now, had Aaron in the north, but calm now until this year. Gotcha. Well, I hope it stays calm. I really do. I know that's certainly not anything I've ever had to deal with here, so I can only imagine, you know, what a pain that is. I'm going to take this mic 1 here and hold short, and then we're going to be going. Memphis traffic, FedEx 816 is departing runway 18 right. Will be on a right-hand downwind departure northbound Memphis. Okay, let's do some stuff here and here. There's our... Oh gosh, you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't set the... Let's get out here. Let's make sure I get my flaps set, my trim set. I haven't done any of that, so won't be a rolling takeoff, unfortunately, but I didn't hear anybody on the comms, and final looks clear. Runway is clear. Let's get this thing lined up. We'll make sure our flaps are set, and we'll be on our way. Flaps, trims, all that good stuff. Auto brakes, I gotta get those set. Alright, so let's see, what do I have here for flappage? I went too far. Let's go there. 3.2 is the trim. How are we doing?
Memphis traffic, FedEx 269 heavy from the north gates, taxiing for 18 center via Victor, Bravo, Sierra, Memphis.
And auto brakes. Need to go to RTO. All right. I think we're ready to go flying. Everything up here looks good. Okay, let me just real quick double check anything here. Transponders on, range, yep. Traffic. Oh, I do need to turn that on here. I think maybe I've already turned that on. Dang it. Sorry guys. And this does not have turn that to map here, and I don't think this one has the working weather, does it? I don't think it does. Alright, we'll get there. We're TARA. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Coming up on the engines. Toga. A little forward pressure. There's airspeed. 80 knots. We'll release that forward pressure. We're somewhere in the 128-ish to 138-ish range. There was a discrepancy on the sim brief. That looks good. Pause the brake. Gear up. LNAV, VNAV armed. Exactly hold the center line, but alright. Autopilot engaged. Go to flaps 1. Making that turn. Beautiful, lovely. Into the sunset we go. One more little flat line and then back in. Make sure everything's going good. Yep, looking good. Flaps can come up. Yeah, Beethoven, and that's, you know, in those canyons, man, they're so beautiful just because of all the high walls and stuff, and there's the Wind River running through it. Really love going in there. I love to fish in there. But that's the one thing, when it starts getting wet in there, I clear out. It's just not worth it, man. There's pretty much every month I drive through, there's more boulders that have come down, and you know, luckily I don't think anyone's been injured in that canyon, not at least not for a long time. But I don't want to be that first guy, like local man struck and killed in first rockfall incident in Wind River Canyon in the past 58 years or something like that. I just don't want to be that guy. We're going to set the altitude. I'm assuming at this point in time we would be cleared to at least a little higher altitude. And so we're just going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the lights as well. Turn off lights. Oops. Oh, my aching click spots. Yeah, that's one thing about this plane. I never quite figured out where. There we go. Landing lights, nose gear, and it's fine. And I'm ready to go. I'll give you a few more looks outside, and I will help with the overall visual effects. Enjoy, everybody.
Traffic, FedEx 269 crossing runway 9 at Bravo. Memphis.
That looks pretty dang cool. This thing is an absolute rocket ship, isn't it? Wow. Can't stop taking screenshots. Northbound we go to Appleton. Something like that. It would be more like his friend said, I always thought he was smarter than that. That's as pretty as they come right there.
Traffic, FedEx 269 heavy departing 18 center, ducks 5 departure to the west, FedEx Memphis.
That's so nice. So nice, y'all. What a beautiful aircraft. The other thing too, Shoes, is I forgot all that math stuff, man. I'm more, you know, I'm all focused on getting those packages delivered. So you can excuse me if I, you know, maybe can't quite calculate like I used to. All right, you guys. Well, so we are climbing. We're going to get past 18,000. I'm going to go ahead and set this guy to standard. And I have to do all three because I don't know how to sync this. I bet there's a way. Maybe we'll check ChatGPT and ask about that.
Moving traffic, FedEx 269 Heavy, passing 1200, last call, Memphis.
All right, good deal. So I'm going to head over Hawk Driver to Uticom, and we'll continue our conversation over there. Here is, let's see, let me pull up the Elevate X map here, and I'll show you. It is a rare, quiet Wednesday. It's supposed to be Montreal Wednesday, so I guess there is some stuff up here in the Montreal area, you know, but it is rare that there's not at least a little something going on. I mean, Boston, they're rocking. Here's Quebec and Toronto. They're doing some stuff. But man, oh man, at least we'll have. Looks like Chicago is going to be there for us, and yeah, there's Appleton. So we'll slice right through their airspace and then figure out how to get down on the ground on our own, I guess. But yeah, you know, that's how she goes. What does ChatGPT say about setting? I don't know why I'm not investing all my money in ChatGPT right now, because, all right, let's see. To synchronize all altimeters in a flight factor Boeing 757 in X-plane 12. Let's just see what they say here. Both have independent. All right, so I have to set them manually. All right, so there is no way to do that. At least. Oh, you can do a fly with Lua script. At least you know. I mean, I'm okay with there not being a way to do it, but I just want to know there's no way to do it, so I'm not just continually searching. So that's kind of cool. What's wrong with my fuel? Why do I have a fuel config light on here? What's wrong with my fuel? This is not fuel. Oh, fuel? I don't. Okay, I don't have fuel down here, do I? Oh, I know why. I think I need center pumps on, because I think I have a little bit of fuel in the center pumps. Yep, there you go. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know enough to invest in anything Texas One Flyboy. I'm such a conservative investor. Like a 401k is my investment. So I don't know how to play the market. I said at the beginning of COVID that we should invest in shipping, but like I don't know what that means. Like how do you invest in these shipping companies? You know? I don't know. And you never have the money to do it either, right? Like, it's only $500 per share. Awesome. Like, I don't have an extra $500 to spend on, you know, Amazon stock. But anyway, what I might do, though, for the first time ever, because our local, hate to be a homer here, but I have heard that our FedEx corporation, I heard that that you have the ability as an employee to buy stock and perhaps even at a little bit of a discounted price. And so I've kind of been watching this here to see, you know, 225. It got up all the way up to almost 250 or something like that. The high was I don't know. This is only from the last couple. Like it was up a while ago, and then it dropped. Anyway, so I've been looking a little bit at maybe trying to, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Now that I've been hired, I think the stock prices have went down every day since I've been hired. So I don't know what that means, but anyway. All right, we're officially off the SID now. We're climbing. We're doing good things here. We are right at the tippity top of our of our airspeed, which is great. How about this, though, Texas One Flyboy? Like, I think I should be Employee of the Month, because here's what's happened to me in my first 2.5 weeks. Okay, so the very first day I came in, it was 2 Fridays ago, and they were going to have me do some of the computer training, you know, the usual stuff for new employees. Well, I couldn't get logged in, so I was only able to do like 90 minutes worth of stuff, and then they sent me home. But that next Monday was Labor Day. So, and I needed it because I put in a brutal 90 minutes of work that week before. So then come back on Tuesday of that next week after Labor Day, and word on the street is that all FedEx employees are getting a 3% raise or something like that. So I'm like, hey, look what I bring you guys. Hired, you get a day off, you get a raise. I mean, that's just the stuff. That's the intangibles that I bring to your corporation. Yeah, I didn't even realize it's one of the 6 federal holidays. Are there 6 federal holidays? I don't know. How many federal holidays are there? Oh, there's 11. Okay, so if apparently we get those 11 days off. So yeah, Veterans Day. So all I have left this year is Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. So, which I don't even know, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, I could see Christmas Day off because that's just everybody gets that off. But Thanksgiving, man, that's a busy fucking time. So it'll be interesting. I'm learning a lot, needless to say. All right, everybody, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's center up the heading bug, and you know what? I probably could take a little bit more range here. Well, I never did put traffic on. How if I know if Hawk driver's on our 6 if I don't have traffic on? And we're not going to be able to test the weather radar, even though I don't think this one has one, because there's the weather is pretty nice in the direction that we're heading. So. Have you guys been fiddling around any with the new X-Plane 12.3 weather radar? Texas has 15. Nice. All right, speed, VNAV path. Yeah, because we're coming up on 35. Love it. I'm going to turn these on kind of preemptively. So the extra days for Texas, that's got to be like, it's got to be like something for what would they be? Let's look. Federal holidays in Texas. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably not only federal, but it's also official Texas holidays. Texas holidays. I'm not finding. So, yeah, so you can, it looks like you have the same basic holidays as we do, but you also have like Confederate Heroes Day, Texas Independent Day. So just some more state things, perhaps. I don't know, but that one got canned. San Jacinto. Yep, I see that in April. Emancipation Day in Texas. Lyndon Baines Johnson Day. Oh, day after Thanksgiving is a holiday. Nice. That's good. And the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. As I'm learning, every little bit helps. You know, I came from a field, needless to say, education is, we can complain about a lot of things, but the one thing you can't complain about if you're in education is days off, because you get a lot of them. And you need them, but like you need a lot. So now that I'm going away from that into a field that doesn't get all those days off, it's those are going to be nice, no doubt about that. All right, up we go. I'm going to give you a little outside view, and then I need to take a little restroom break, actually, so maybe it's a good thing that we don't have a whole lot of ATC, but let me give you that outside view, and yeah, I'll just take a couple of minutes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty then. We are back on our way up to Appleton again. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Lee Bright channel. And we're without ATC today. We just departed from Memphis half an hour or so ago. And I don't know, probably have about another hour-ish as we get up to Appleton. We're going to tune Chicago Center because that is the airspace that we will be coming into here in just a little bit. 34, what do we need? 34,875. Hey, baby. Kevin, I'm going to fly that next flight, man, if you're interested. That's one of my flights, so I'd forgotten how nice that plane was. I wish I had the 172 digital. I'm kicking myself for not getting it while it was on sale. I bought the Caravan instead. But yeah, that King Air, that King E is pretty nice. No doubt about that. So, yeah, we're listening. We'll listen to Senta. And
Delta 1746 cross Rabietta, maintain flight level 340.
we have a little bit yet because we're crossing the Kansas City Center.
Delta 1746
from
cross
Memphis to
Rabietta,
Kansas City,
maintain flight
then we'll
level
go up
340.
to Chicago. So,
Cross Rabietta and maintain
but we'll get to listen to these guys for a while, and that'll be cool.
The 366 Chicago Center.
I think I could turn him down here with the in-flight controls too, which is also kind of nice. Yeah, so Kev, if you're up, man, I mean, it is. I've got Fresno to Van Nuys kind of on the schedule. I'm actually kicking around though. since William is doing a Delta for Dummies tonight. That's not doing anything.
Number 279, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level
Thinking about
240.
maybe going out there. I'll turn that down just a little bit there. But yeah, if anyone is interested in flying, it'll be King Air on the next flight. Now, is the digital, that's the last one that they put out, right? Because the first Skyhawk was that all analog business, if I remember right. See if I can, excuse me. Pardon me.
Delta 366, Chicago.
Just trying to get a timeline here because I do own one of these. I own the old. Maybe it's this old guy here, the SP. Yeah, I do own this guy. These both are new, aren't they? That's right. These are both new. So this is the one that Shusey has, and I have heard really good things about it. I mean, it. Maybe I'm not going to be able to look at it. Why I'm not? There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, hold on. So there it is. G1000 stuff. Really glassy. So the digital was released first, then the analog got updated.
3677 with you, climbing to flight level 300.
Okay.
Number 3677, Chicago Center is also with you, say altitude.
But yeah, I do like the level of simulation depth. I mean, it's like it's pretty good.
Number
It's really pretty
3677,
good.
thanks. Clear direct to Boone.
So I wonder if my just curious. I wonder if this
Our avionics kind of full, so we're trying to deal with that. Yeah, if you can give us a second. Sorry
this
about
is
that.
the one I own right
Number
now.
3677, take your time, just let me know when you are
Doubt
direct to
that
Boone.
I would have any kind of
We'll go 3677.
discount for this if I added it. Probably not. I think I remember even researching that earlier. I think you just have to get it. I think it's just a new add-on, and you just have to kind of go get it. Oh, the digital came out at the end of 11. Gotcha. Then the analog. All right. Yeah. Regardless, I think from what I hear from my sim friends, they both are really good. And the King Air, by the way, is just kind of keeps plugging along. it's a little bit of an older bird also. Whoops, what am I doing here? So now it's telling me the fuel tanks are empty. The center tanks are empty. Okay, so we're good there. But I don't think I need the AP gen anymore. Yeah. I thought it turned off automatically once the AP powered off, but I was wrong. All right, minus 25, 18.8 pounds of fuel. Coming up on ENL. I'm just going to do a little quick off-screen confirmation of my fuel amounts at ENL. Oh, ENL is along an airway, so I will need to
Speedbird 279, cross 4 or 5 miles northeast of the...
Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, I should have 15.8 at ENL, so we're going to be good there. Kind of almost right on the dot. That'd be good. That'd be good.
Speedbird 279, cross 45 miles northeast of the airport at 14,000. New Rockford, altimeter 3014.
All right. I like it.
American 3069, 11,500, climbing 15,000.
Starting to get a little bit of activity now,
Chicago Center, Roger. Say
which is
indicated
cool.
airspeed.
People are starting to come online. Now Elevate X is showing a little different story.
American
I was
3069, Roger. You
wondering,
have violated the speed restriction on the O'Hare 8 departure. Next time, please don't do that. For now, you may resume normal speed and climb to flight level 340.
we're getting some indie stuff happening. We do have Houston. So even though they didn't do the event,
Say it again.
they're freaking staffing up.
American 3069, resume normal
Son
speed.
of a
climb to
gun.
maintain flight level 340.
And these are
Normal
pretty
speed,
much,
340, 3069.
a lot of these are the fields. Austin, San
And
Antonio.
number 3677, looks like we can't fix that issue, so we have to, well, I'm sorry about that.
Oh well.
No worries. Have a good day.
We're gonna bank on Los Angeles, ZLA coming through for us. And Fresno down to Van Nuys, it'll be fun. Be a fun one. So anyway, but and if not, like we've done in the past, we'll just kind of roll with it and hang out and have fun. It's all about relaxing at this point in time. At the end of the day, that's just kind of the big thing, is just kind of chilling. I'm down for that. Love the animation in the contrails. Are you referring to this aircraft, Chris? I don't know if you are referring to the light factor. However, we did have success in the Citation X, and I also flew, what did I fly? Flew something else the other day, and it was working good. So yeah, I think as far as I'm concerned, it's working great. It's awesome to have it back, no doubt about that. Little goofy things that make life worth living. I did read that. Yes, I did read that that Tolis has apparently opened up a beta for the first time, because they don't normally do beta testing, or they don't release those betas, but I did read that. I don't know if I have the 319. I have the 320 and the 321. I don't have the baby bus.
3444 Delta 845.
Almost positive I have at least have the 320.
Out of 8485, greater contact 25 northeast Duke, descend via the Flight 7 arrival, O'Hare altimeter 3012.
Send via Flight 7, arrival, Delta 845.
Delta 1746, mini is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
1746, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Delta 366, Chicago.
Chicago Center, Northwest 1436, that's Washington Bay,
Northwest 1436, thanks for Romeo. You pushed onto a taxiway. Next time before you do that, give me a call, please. Runway 7 right, taxi via Bravo, Romeo and Alpha.
Apologies for that. 7 right, runway 7 right via Bravo, Romeo Alpha, Northwest 1436.
Just trying to create that relaxation vibe there, Chris. Could be getting pretty close to time to head over to Chicago, so we're just kind of waiting. I don't know if I'll wait for her to contact me or if I'll try to be proactive on that. But yeah, it's hard to come off this sunset shot. That's all I know. Looks like we could make a check-in there. We've got the Champaign VOR as a pretty good spot. Once we cross the line from Kansas City into Chicago's airspace.
For 279, go ahead.
So I'm seeing Lexington, Midway, I'm seeing Milwaukee, I'm seeing now Louisville
Plan for that.
and Cincinnati all coming online. So that's cool. Lots of cargo opportunities if you're interested. Chicago, Denver, Houston and
3069, cross Turkey
Toronto
at a
centers
maintain
now
flight level
all
280.
also online.
Turkey at 280, American 3069.
Slant Alpha, I am watching him with one eye. He's getting ready to make his first landing. I got my prediction in. He's flying the 737. He's going from Reagan up to Detroit, and then he's heading over to LaGuardia. So
Northwest 1436, turn right heading 090, runway 79, clear for takeoff.
East Coast.
Right heading 090.
Well, I guess Detroit, a little bit more of a Great Lakes, but
Beaver 279, heavy descent, maintain
kind of a nice little
3000.
two-hopper. The other streamers that you might be interested in, Ibanez is in the
LA 8485, contact Chicago approach 119.0.
he's in the DHC2
Over approach, have
Beaver,
a good night, Delta
Havilland
845.
Beaver. And if you don't follow Ibanez, there's Ibanez. Go check him out. He's also going to be doing some Citation X a little bit later on. So he's a great streamer. Joe is a talented sim pilot. Man, super good in the DCS world as well. He's still one of the most impressive things I've seen was him doing a mid-air refuel at night, and the aircraft, the refueling aircraft was in a turn at the time, and he was able to get hooked up and get his fuel. It was really impressive. Our friend Nuys, Planet Neutral, he's also rolling tonight. He's in the Icon, and he's up kind of in a cool spot, Bryce Canyon, Monument Valley, Utah area. So we've played around up there quite a bit. So you'll like him, no question about that. And then there's lots of people. Here's our friend doing a little Delta for Dummy. So this is, I'll share this real quick with you. This is Dr. Ipo, who's a Virtual USA Flying Club member, actually, and he staffs up these Deltas in the Boston area all the time. So if you are kind of curious, maybe a little nervous about flying on VATSIM, this is a really great chance to go in there and just take it slow. He'll help you out. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Or maybe you're good flying on VATSIM, but you've never really tackled Delta airspace before. It's a great way to do it. So you got, let's see, the Zibo 405 with the add-on in the Avatab also works. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering why. So I tried to upload that, Chris, and I kept getting an error. And it's because I don't have the Avatab, so I just said I'll come back to it later on. I don't. I'm not that worried about having it in every single plane. So yeah, lots of cool guys, and there's other people out there too that you'll enjoy. Cross Hyperu is doing something. Scotty DeHati, he's doing some American Truck Sim. Both those dudes would be fantastic guys to go check out. There's just lots of good streaming content going on right now on a Wednesday night, middle of the week. Who'd have thunk it?
American 3610.
Beaver 279, heavy descent at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000.
All right, I'm gonna hop back inside the flight deck here. Let's make sure we have lights. It's going to get dark on the outside, So we might as well make sure we have lights on the inside. I don't think there's anything down here for us. Nope. Over here we've got flood panel light on. I'll get a little bit of
1436,
map light on here.
3000, say altitude.
Nothing up here. Every aircraft I gotta relearn where the lights are.
1436, try to clear direct squib.
Okay, little flood, little overhead, little panel, little map. Yeah, we're good there. And then up here, let's see. This is the stuff we need here. Clear shield, yep. Do all that stuff. Standby lights, yep. You can see them taking effect a little bit. That's kind of cool. That ought to do us, I think. I don't know how. It's not going to be super dark time we get into Appleton, but you know it'll be a little bit dark. I don't really like the reflections on. I think those are overdone a little bit, and they cost you some.
Northwest 1436, climb and maintain flight level 270.
They cost you a little bit of performance too, so you kind of. I like to turn that stuff down, especially when it gets a little bit later. That stuff kind of really reflects on the windshield here, and it's like, I don't know if I love it.
Northwest 1436, I'm sorry, that was a wrong fix that I just gave you there. Instead of Bucky, you can just go directly to Duda.
All right, we're tracking a VOR here, 16.8. I wonder what we're tracking. Interesting. Kind of a couple are going in and out. That's kind of cool. This is a fun plane to fly, slant whiskey. I don't do it often. Should probably do it just for fun. There's somebody coming out, probably out of O'Hare, coming right at us. Will I see him on my traffic? I don't see him just yet.
Beaver 279, I'll have lower for you in 5 miles.
Chicago Center, 1730. Can we climb to flight level 370 for better
this
performance?
RBS, is that a good place to check in, I wonder?
370, thank you for
Roberts, nope, we're going to check in before that, actually. We're getting up here, coming up on Champaign. And so there's Yarke. So when we get to Yarke, how do you say that? We're also right next Champaign. The Champaign VOR is right over there. So we'll check in at that point, and yeah, we'll maybe have to get a new squawk code and all that good stuff, but we could talk to somebody for a little while, so that'd be cool.
Beaver 279, flight heading 220, vectors approach, descend and maintain 3000.
220 down at 3000.
Yeah, last little bit of light there. I'll make you have to put up with my night flying after all. I was hoping I would have just a nice sunset. I was hoping it would be about this much light when I was on approach, but I've slightly miscalculated. I'm about probably 30 minutes later than I need to be. Ah, there's the contact me. Chicago Center, good evening. FedEx 816 at 350, just passing Champaign VOR.
FedEx 816, Chicago Center, Roger.
All right, we're going to just roll with our squawk code. That's the cool thing about the auto ATC, by the way, I think anyway, is it helps you.
FedEx 816, clear direct to Appleton Airport.
Direct Appleton Airport, FedEx 816. Nice little shortcut, bye-bye. All right, so
Chicago Center, good evening. Southwest 429 with you, descending out of flight level 290, Fisk 7.
so I wonder if this
Southwest
is going to
429, Chicago Center is also with you. Hello, cross Fisk, got to maintain 1000, south and
Insufficient
altimeter
fuel.
3015.
So I'm going to
Altimeter 3015,
right, so
and
we're
going to
make the turn here.
1000.
And I've got all these waypoints I'm going to have to just get rid of, aren't I? All right, let me come up here so I can see. So we're going to delete. It says I don't have enough fuel because it's saying it wants me to go all the way back and fly to Appleton and then come all the way back. You know what? I could have done this differently. Okay. So currently going to Appleton. And all right. So we have. So now, all right, once we get to Appleton, then we're going to jump on this RNAV if...
Chicago Center, good evening. American 2849 is descending through flight 310 for 280.
I'm going to cheat just a little
American
bit here.
2849, Chicago
I'm
Center,
going
hello,
to
clear direct to
look
Boone.
at Appleton's...
George Boone, American 2849.
Let's do this. You guys, I'm sure, have done this, right? Let's pull up the METAR TAF and let's go Appleton. So current METAR 030 at 5. So we initially were thinking RNAV 21. Now I'm thinking ILS runway 3 if that's the case. So I'm going to change. Let me get this out of here. I'm going to change this. Let's go to approach. Let's go ILS runway 3. And so I'm going to need to, let's take a peek here and see what we want to do. Move this guy over here so you can see what I'm looking at, and I can see what you're looking at. You can see what I'm looking at. So if we shoot the ILS runway 3, looks like Oshkosh.
Clear, how many?
Oshkosh might be our best. Yeah, it might be our best
213
option.
Rider cross Boone, out to maintain 1000,
Okay.
300 knots, so we're altimeter.
All right, let's go back to this now. And so what I'm going to do is instead of going to the airport and then back out here to Oshkosh, I'm going to request the ILS runway 3 from Oshkosh, and then maybe we'll be cleared direct to Oshkosh, and that'll take us, as you can see, kind of more like where we need to go. All right, let's just give him a call and see what he says. At Chicago Center, FedEx 816.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. We were going to plan the ILS runway 3 into Appleton from Oshkosh. I was just going to see if that would be all right as we cross your airspace.
FedEx 816, yeah, that's fine. You're cleared to the Appleton Airport via direct Oshkosh and direct Appleton.
All right, direct Oshkosh and direct Appleton for the ILS runway 3. Thank you, FedEx 816. All right, cool. So let's do that now. Execute. That's going to turn us. Well, actually, it's not going to turn us because we were pretty much on that course anyway. So now we're Oshkosh, Appleton runway 3. Excellent. Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way.
What's the call sign only one more time?
We had it's BF low BTW. B flow, by the way, maybe.
November 601 Delta Lima.
Great to have you on board. So we're heading into Appleton, and by the way, so Oshkosh, I got to be down to grab the glide slope 2900. So we're going to have to do a little bit of work here just to make sure. Let's first of all, yeah, there we go. A Pixie and Gammy, that's 2900. All right, sweet. So we've got 200 miles to go, and we are at 35,000. So we need to lose 30.
279 Heavy, Quad Cities Airport, 11 o'clock.
32. 32 times 3 is 96-ish, 100-ish. So we got plenty of time. We'll be given some descent instructions here, but then the other thing I need to check is make sure that the localizer is in, and that's down here. We need 1091
November 601 Delta Lima radar
for
contact
the frequency, and the course needs to be 021. All right, that is set.
Station 601 Delta Lima cleared to Chicago Executive Airport via direct Krena. Direct. I maintain flight
Can't
level
set that
270.
just yet. All right, cool. Very good. Very good.
Direct Krena, then direct the airport. Climb maintain 270 Delta Lima.
Chicago Center, good evening, United 55 2, with you crossing for level 900 south and on the midwest 8.
United 5592 Chicago Center is also with you, leaving 13,000, resume normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 350.
By the way, we have a little fun,
350,
make fun of people that say that. If you
With
want
you.
to throw that out there. So
leaving 13,000, resuming normal speed for United 55
Delta 1730, clear direct kicker.
altimeter, by the way, is 3017. So I can't
Delta
preset
1730,
that.
clear direct kicker.
Delta, that's not us. Delta.
American 2849, cross Boone at a maintain 11,000, 300 knots.
I'll set this over here so I don't forget. 3017. All right, then the last little bit of info here is my decision height. So that's 200.
Direct kicker, sorry about that for Delta
Spin
1730.
that down there. We're going to be good to go. Oh, I was gonna range out and see if I could see my top of drop here. There it is, just a little over 80 miles. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. We will we'll be in Chicago's airspace, so if we don't get anything about that time, we'll go ahead and request descent.
Cross indirect. Maintain flight level 230, Northwest 1436.
For 279 heavy wind calm, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, to be budget 79.
Again, guys, I am planning on a second flight here tonight. It's always a little bit of a crapshoot when I have some long days, but I really want to get in that King Air. Get the
320 kicker for 1730.
get the sounds, the sim sounds turned back up here. Anyway, want to try to fly that. I tentatively have Fresno to Van Nuys set as my flight here. But it is somewhat ATC dependent. So if LA is off, we may change. We might go out and mess around with William out there in Portland, Maine. Or is it Portland, Mass? I don't know, wherever Portland's at. But yeah, we'll do a little quick, just a little half an hour
Northwest 1436, mini radar.
King Air flight. Should be a good way to finish things out, I think.
1436, we'll see you.
Bye-bye. Southwest 429, descend and
if
maintain 10,000.
this thing had weather,
Down to 10,000, Southwest 429.
FedEx 816, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
descend pilot's discretion 240, FedEx 816.
Alpha 1730, descend now, flight level 360, and then cross 5 south to Kicker at maintain flight level 320.
We're going to start descending now at to Kicker for level 320 for Delta 1730.
Now we'll just do a little gentle 2,000 should be fine. This plane does a pretty good job of holding its airspeed at 1,500 to 2,000. Sometimes you can go up to 2,500 on the descent, but yeah, you can see it's doing a pretty good job of holding it. Kind of heading all back to basically
Charlie, sorry, 1051, follow
not quite
370.
idle, but getting close.
United 1051, Chicago Center, roger. United 1051, reset transponder squawk 2312.
Squawk 2312, United 1051.
Love the blue hour. Hello, Jetpack. How are you, sir?
Dogger United 1178 10,000, climbing 15,000.
Red Dog is down here.
At 1178, Chicago
He's
Center,
not the
resume
one that
normal
rubs his
speed,
head on the trim wheel and
level
disconnects the
350.
autopilot all the time.
Normal speed, level 3.
This is the one that thinks he's a cat and he'll be up behind me on the couch. Go lay down. Go up, get up there and lay down. You'll see him right back here in a little bit. Maybe not. Not gonna lay down? Get up on the couch, bud.
Beaver 279 heavy,
you do you,
Alpha Park, cross
cowboy.
130.
Dogs. Gotta love them.
United 1051, radar contact 25 West Waterloo VOR.
Eastern United 442, 5,000, direct turn.
United 442, Chicago Center, roger. Resume normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Resume normal, flight level 390, 442.
All right, I'm going to look at the descent checklist here real quick. We have the barrel ready here at 3017.
We're passing 280 now for 180.
I'm going to plan on auto brake 2.
Okay, 180 for 423 Golf.
Excuse me.
Unum 3 Golf Golf Flight 1 fixed at your flight plan. I'm going to know when you're ready to copy.
Yeah, go for 23 Golf Golf.
Unum 3 Golf Golf clear to Uniform Mike Papa Airport. Direct Jax Juliet Alpha Kilo Kilo Sierra. Direct Brickyard VOR and then direct.
You want us direct
We've
Jack?
got 8,000 foot runway, so that should, yeah, we'll go 3.
3 Golf Golf, that's
Right
correct.
in the middle. And then
Okay, we'll go
our
direct Jax from this position and then direct Brickyard for 423 Golf Golf.
our FedEx area is way up here. I don't know if you can see by the cursor, but all the way up here off of runway 3. So we can go all the way down to Bravo 6 if we need to. Bravo 5 would be perfect.
United 213
Then
contact
we
Chicago
could just
approach
hit
119.0.
hotel here, and this is the FedEx area.
Southwest 429, say altitude.
9,300, Southwest 429.
Southwest 429, your last assigned altitude was 10,000. Maintain 9,000.
Maintaining 9,000, Southwest 429.
I could hear he's got a little kid in the background. He's wrestling pilot in command and dad duties. It's a tough deal.
United 213 still a center, flip the switch. LF 1730, menu is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, thank you very much.
How great is this center controller, by the way, man? Super calm,
Chicago 3911 survey, transfer maintain 5,000.
Great sense of humor.
Locked.
November 1 Delta Lima cross Crenna, maintain 5,000.
Sean, that's right. Sean McHugh.
601 Delta Lima.
Rock solid.
November 1 Delta Lima Rockford, altimeter 3014.
Okay.
Chicago 3911 survey.
Got about 1,800 to level off. We're basically ready. We're basically configured. We just need local altimeter and some lights. And
At 1178, I'm going to clear direct Montebello.
we will arm the arm the spoiler here when we get down there a little closer. But yeah, we're pretty well good to go, I think.
American 2806, Cleveland is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Unicom 2806.
All right there, bud. A little different noise from a dog.
Center United 442, can we also get direct to Falmouth?
United 442, clear direct Montebello.
Direct Montebello 442, appreciate it, thank you.
He looks
I know it's a bit
he looks
late
tired.
at crossing restrictions. Do you think you would be able to make Crenna 5, or will you need relief on that?
We'll be just fine. 1 Delta Lima.
Roger, thanks.
I like his confidence. We'll be just fine. I know this car, honey. All right, we're going to hit Oshkosh, by the way, and we're going to take a little bit of a left-hand
United 1051, cross
turn.
Peahawk at maintain flight level 240.
6.2 mile section at 317 to intercept. I'm going to go ahead and set that heading.
Carrier wave only, no voice.
Cross Peahawk at and maintain 24,000.
Okay, so that'll be ready. That's just a little bit of a jog over there. That'll help us intercept, hopefully, anyway.
United 5592, Cleveland is closed. Radar service terminated.
Bring ourselves in. We're going to stay for a couple more minutes. All right, Chris, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I think I'm within about 20 minutes of 15, 20 minutes probably of landing. So, but
FedEx 816 cross 40 miles south of the Appleton. Well, let's make it 35 south of the Oshkosh VOR at a maintain 14,000 Oshkosh altimeter 3015.
All right, we'll be at 14,000, 35 south of Oshkosh, FedEx 816. All right, so we're going to do this. Rings of professionalism. So we want to put in OSH and Oshkosh, yep. And we want to be 35 miles from that. All right, cool. So that'll put that little ring in there for us here. We don't see it yet, but that's okay. I'm just going to start. I'm just going to keep going down because no time like the present, right? Hey, toss his name out there. Beethoven, I'm always up for adding to my list of people I'm following. Starting to get some town lights coming on down there. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, and I hope you guys, I tell you what, I appreciate you being here. I totally do. But I also get it. Like, if you go out and you're multi-channel, you're hopping from one person to the next, like, I would do the same thing if I was you. In fact, I do. When I'm not streaming, like, I go and I see who's maybe they're on approach, and I watch them for 10, 15 minutes, and I pop over to somebody else, you know. So That's part. Oh, Durka Durka. Yeah, yeah. I know. I do follow Durka Durka. He is a very good streamer. Yeah, he's doing that 737, that new Zebo. He's down in Sydney. Awesome. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Brandon Quinn. I didn't know that was his real name. That's cool. Alright, I think I have everything turned up pretty much as I can here on the glare shield. I think everything else looks good as well. I apologize. I got an ad break starting here in about 5 minutes. If it bumps up against our approach, I will snooze that sucker. Sorry about that. Apologies. Okay, we are actually through transition altitude 3017. Let's set that. And over here as well. Yeah, it's... Again, I know it doesn't always translate to the best viewing experience, but when it comes to just flying in a sim, yeah, I love the transition.
429, clear direct old chick, descend and maintain 4,000.
On 4,000, direct old chick, Southwest 429.
Southwest 429, contact Chicago approach 119.0.
119.0.
There's been a lot of
Have a good night.
coders that have spent a lot of time trying to get this right. And man, they're just artists, aren't they? I mean, come on, it's ones and zeros, right? And they're computer guys, but they're just creating art, man. They're creating worlds. It's really, really impressive. I do definitely appreciate their work. And I bust on them plenty.
Sedation 601 Delta Lima, contact Chicago approach 119.0.
Chicago 19 zip.
Altitude alert, yes indeed. All right, we're coming up on it. And we're quite a bit early. That's okay. Better to be too early than too late. Although being 40 miles early, it's probably not too good. I could have easily gone on a 1,500 feet per minute descent path and been fine. But that's okay. That gives him time to kind of look at what we need on the way out of the north, part of his airspace. It gives us a chance to kind of make sure we have everything the way we want it. And in this plane, when we're doing 300 knots, yeah, 40 miles is going to pass by in a blink of an eye, in the wink of a young girl's eye.
FedEx 816, descend to maintain 13,000.
13,000, FedEx 816. Okay, down we go. We'll just do a little easy 1,500 feet per minute deal here. I love the combination, by the way. These, like, this is the original. So I do have the Pro
Walker 3650 heavy,
modern.
Rapid Milwaukee, ready for
It has all the glass, but man, I just love
Walker
I love
3650
these
heavy, Milwaukee ground.
these
Do you have
old
the Avis?
gauges, man. They're so
Yes,
nice. Such
sir,
a
we
nice
do have
combination.
information,
I
bro.
think. I don't know.
Walker 3650 heavy, thanks. Runway 78, taxi via Alpha 5.
Taxi 7 right via Alpha 5, Walker 3650 heavy.
You can cut through the de-ice pad to get there if you'd like. United 3 Golf Golf, India approach is closed, radar service terminated.
There's
frequency change approved.
13.
Phenom 423 Golf Golf, India approach is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, thanks for the help. We'll see you later. 423 Golf Golf.
Bye-bye.
All right.
At 1178, Indy Center closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Good night, yeah, 1178.
Welcome back from the ad break again. Apologies for that. It is September, but I get it. No, it's should be the last one here for quite a while. We should be into Appleton without any problems. So thank you for your patience. Thanks for hanging out. And always fun to fly with you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Melvin Leroy channel. FedEx from Memphis to Appleton. Did we decide, is it Appleton, Wisconsin? I should have checked that. Or is it Appleton? Yeah, Wisconsin. First time ever flying into Appleton. Full disclosure here. And we're doing it on stream. It's a little 8,000 foot runway. This is an actual real life FedEx route that they fly in the 757. So
Okay, runway 7 right, clear for takeoff.
I thought that was kind of cool.
360, Walker 3650 heavy.
All right, I wonder if it'll let us slow down here a little bit. 250 would be good.
United 1051, are you going to make B-Hawk at 24?
We're getting pretty close to where we
Hey,
need to
from
get
where to
serious
make it,
about
bro.
this thing, so we'll slow down a bit. That's the one thing about this plane is it's slippery. It does not like to slow down. I'm trying to remember too, the last time that I have flown this thing
United 442, Indy's closed, radar
without the
service terminated,
winglets.
frequency change approved.
This could be an
Frequency
interesting
change approved,
little
442.
wrinkle in the flight here. That's okay. So it's automatically populating the VORs that we're coming up on. So this is now the Appleton, or sorry, the Oshkosh VOR, and we could have used that also as our 40-mile, 35-mile ring if we wanted to. But anyway, it's kind of cool, I think. I've always enjoyed that.
Walker 3650 Heavy, Milwaukee departure radar contact. Climb maintain 13,000, say altitude.
Walker 3650, passing 2,500, climbing 13,000, Walker 3650 Heavy.
United 1051, descend via the Flight 7 arrival. O'Hare altimeter 3012 is more than 1 hour old.
There's our Oshkosh. VOR.
Repeat last for United 1051.
United 1051, descend via the Flight 7 arrival. O'Hare altimeter 3012, more than 1 hour old.
Okay, descend via the Flight 7.
It's
Chicago
nice
Air
enough
arrival
here.
and
I mean,
altimeter
we've got the
3012.
ILS plugged in. Might be able to just fly it visually.
Walker 3650 Heavy, turn left direct grease.
Left turn, direct grease, Walker 3650 Heavy.
A little too dark to give you anything out here, I think, unfortunately. Looks phenomenal on my monitor, though. Holy moly. By the way, don't lock that second flight in just yet, you guys. I do have that Fresno down to Van Nuys set as a potential, but we are gonna look for ATC, and it does look like we've got Denver and Los Angeles still live, but there's a bit of a
Walker 3650, climb and maintain flight level
yeah,
320.
that should be good. So I was nervous about doing that
Flight level 320,
leg.
Walker
So
3650
Fresno
Heavy.
is uncontrolled right now.
FedEx 816, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
Pilot's discretion down to 4,000. FedEx 816. Fresno is uncontrolled right now, which is actually not a bad thing because, as you guys know, when LA is controlling just by themselves, it's sort of hard to get a clearance when they're by themselves with all the airspace underneath them. Hey, Scotty, what's up, Raiders? Magic Man, Mystics. Great to see you. Great hanging out with you, Scotty. Earlier today, I was lurking while I was setting up my stream, and cool to watch you doing your thing over there in ATS. Nice, B, yo-yo.
Fixie.
Good fixins, my friend. Hello. Oh, M. Glickman. Jeez Louise. Magic Man. Can I call you Magic Man, Glickman? I need some new glasses, I think. Holy cow. Actually, yeah, I'm not even going to tell you. Okay, I'll tell you, because you guys are a good kick out of it. I'm at that age where, like, I'm turning font size up now on my, on all my, windows and things like that.
1051, contact Chicago.
But I haven't figured out how to do it on my Streamlabs chat window. so sometimes words.
16, Green Bay is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Have a great evening, FedEx 816.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, so so words like M. Glickman turn into Magic Man. Only me, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go. We want. All right, I'm
Chicago
gonna
Center, Delta 224 with you at flight level 410.
make a slight adjustment
Delta
here.
224, Chicago Center is also
I'm gonna go all the way down to 21 or 29. I am going
Standby 1
to
moment 224 heavy.
CTAF this guy. KTW, and it looks like our frequency into Appleton is 19.6. And I'm not going to be a good pilot and talk on Unicom first. I'm just going to go straight over here. Brett, how's it going, man? 10,000. We've got turn off lights coming on. We've got landing lights coming on. We've got logo. We got all kinds of good stuff. I know. So that's the thing too, is I got to think about this. Like so the monitor situation, I have two just right here, and then one on the back side of my camera, and that's of course where my Streamlabs is at. So anyway, look, you just won't understand. All right, I'm a big M. Glickman fan. I think he is the Magic Man. What is this? Lake effect fog or something? What am I looking at here? All right. And so I also think what I might do is I might just vector myself here. I'm all at 10,000 feet. I'm going to increase this rate of descent, and I'm going to slow down a bit here. Let's slow down. And if I were to go to heading mode, we could kind of get ourselves on maybe a little more gentle, intercept course here, which might not be terrible. I'm gonna also queue up the, let's see, I'm gonna put this on ILS, just because I've never used this on ILS before. Oh, it changes both. Does it change both? I didn't know it did that. I need one of them to still be on map. Okay, yeah, that works. I just need to make sure I know where I'm going. At the end of the day, that's what's important. So, okay. Yeah, guys, I think we're good to. Can I arm approach? Yes, I can. We're gonna increase our rate of descent just a little bit here to get down to where we need to be, because we are. Did we auto select? Nope. We're on 110-20. Yeah, that's not what I want. Okay, hey, there we go. I've got localizer. No glide slope yet, I don't think. We're at 210, and where's my placard? Almost positive I can go flaps 5 at 210. I think I can actually go flaps 15 at 210. We're not quite down there yet. We're still at 235, so we'll just go flaps 5. Try to slow down a bit. And might as well slow down a little bit further. Appleton traffic, FedEx 816 is 15 miles south of the field. We're inbound runway 3, Appleton. Okay, approach is armed. Oh, we're way above the glide slope. There you go. Yeah, I should be at 2,900 at Appleton. Yeah, I'm way high. All right, speed break of shame. At least we broke out of the muckety muck, so that's good. Let's see. I'm going to do flaps. What am I going to do? Flaps 30. 113. Okay. All right, going flaps 15 right now. We're turning final, and we are a good 3,000 feet too high. Hey. Yep, it's not liking that. Speed brake is extended. It is. I'm going to leave it out there for a little while. You guys just are going to have to be okay with that, because I need a little Mr. Pink Diamond to catch up to me. Gear down to go down, just like the pros. Fixie's got the popcorn out. An excellent choice, my good man. Well, the good news is we're established on the localizer. The bad news is we are still pretty high. So we've got Gammy coming up. And if we're not at 29 by Gammy, we're in a heap of trouble here. We're just not going to get there, are we? Mist is to climb to 3,000 and heading 310. Ain't nobody got time for that. I know this car, honey. Oh, short electrical blackout. All you've missed, Beethoven, is the fact that I'm 3,000 feet too high and currently about 25 knots fast. Other than that, this approach is actually going quite well. I'm getting caught up, you guys. Look at this. We're only a dot high now, and we are within 15 knots. I'm actually going to put some power back in. Okay, fully configured. I blame the Chicago controller. He's not here to defend himself, so I can blame him. We're on. We're established. We're on. We're looking good. Appleton traffic FedEx 816 is short final runway 3, Appleton. Well, I don't know, man. It is what it is. I think we're going to be just fine. Flaps 30 in this plane. It is pretty responsive as far as slowing down and all that stuff. So I feel okay. 1,000. It's not by the book, for sure. We would have been going around if we would have been a company guy, but don't tell FedEx. All right. On the glide, on the localizer, speeds coming down nicely. Drifting a little bit. Correcting. Actually, it's not bad. Now we're actually a little low, if you can believe it. Which is okay, because I got to get a little more speed off. Continue.
Glide slope.
What's wrong with the glide slope? Right on it, man.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
A little bit left. A little bit left. A little bit left, darn it. Okay, reversers at all? I do. I don't need them. Shoot, look at us. We're slowing down. We're good. Auto brakes off. And I want to roll it down to the end here because we, like I said, we're all the way up here at the north end of the ramp. And all right, that looks out. That went okay. That was welcome to Appleton. Here's Bravo 4. I'm just going to keep it on rolling. And somehow I did not get the left turnoff light on, so that was not good. Okay, here's Bravo 5. This is me almost stopping on the runway. Again, just like the pros. I want to be able to make this turn. Yeah, I ended up okay on the glide path. That's at least something there. Appleton traffic, FedEx 816 is clear of runway 3, Appleton. All right, didn't check that, but we're good. There's fuel truck coming in, and I can turn this guy off now, maybe. Can't ever get to that click spot. That click spot is the death of me. There we go. And landing lights can also come off. I just need a little nose gear lighting. Flaps are retracted. Spoiler is up. We may as well get the APU going. And yeah, there's 2 spots up here, so we'll just kind of take whichever one looks good. And Chris, you're out of here. All right, my friend. As always, brother man, take it easy. We'll catch you on the next one. Which one do we want here? Oh, I think we'll take this middle one here. Looks like the easiest parking job. But first, I think we would turn that off, wouldn't we? Okay, crank it around. Might have overcooked it a little bit here. Oh, not bad. I still have some lights on my nose here. Sorry, ramp guys. What do I have on still? What do I have on still? Oh, I accidentally turned the runway turn-off lights on instead of off. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, APU gen, let's get it on. Let's get the APU bleed on. And let's get the parking brake set. And then we're gonna leave it in a turnaround state here, guys. So we'll cut off that and that. And well, I think we'll just leave it on. Now, you know what would probably happen here is we would come over here and we'd get a little GPU, maybe an ACU. Shatter, what's up? Never turn off the... Okay, thank you. I know someone told me that. It always stays on. Okay, thank you for reinforcing that. I panicked a little bit because I thought that, first of all, I thought it turned off automatically. And then I just turned it off, and then like I said, it was not good. All right, external power. But thank you for refreshing that. And by the way, welcome. How are you? Did I get the GPU? Maybe it's coming. Maybe it's coming. Oh, there it is. All right. So APU is going ground power. Look at the engine still windmilling a little bit. Hello, beautiful. Okay. Is external power available? I don't know. It's not wanting to. I don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about it because I want to jump into the King Air. So I'm going to just wrap this up here. And is that a metric Appleton or an imperial Appleton? Good fixins. Have you been sipping on the old Buckeye juice tonight? All right, we're out of here. Let's go to the... I don't remember which one of these gives me the... I think this one gives me the... I want the GTN. I must have the GTN. All right, and in the meantime, yeah, let's go to Fresno. It looks like Fresno... So our original plan is going to work, I believe. GA, yeah, we'll just park up here. Let's go there. I will. I'll leave it. I'll be nice to you. So it's currently 8:18 p.m. Let's go to 8:18 a.m. And yeah, let's fly down to Van Nuys here, yous guys. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a little break while this loads up, and I will be back in just a second. Hey, Shatter Image, no worries, man. Thanks again for coming in, dropping some knowledge. And it's okay, man. Get up early, have a good training sesh, and yeah, talk to you soon. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? Change quadrants. So let's do that real quick. And do I have... Oh, this must be the wrong variant. All right, stand by. I got to come over here, don't I? Let's start it. So I did break down, by the way, for those of you that are curious, I did break down and get the TDS GTN 750 for X-Plane as well. And it's cool because basically every plane that had the Reality XP GTN 750 now that TDS will work in that aircraft. So I have a lot that I had, you know, over the years I had integrated in. Well, they had integrated in, but anyway, so this is really cool because I did like that Reality XP GTN, or sorry, yeah, the Reality XP GTN 750, but it did have its limitations. So anyway, that Flying for Fun, hello. That was just a little AI generated song that I had created for, you know, dead air like I had when I was swapping out controls and whatnot. All right, so here we are. We're in the King Air Beach 350 Super, I think is what we are. Yep, it's got an old flight plan it doesn't like. So we are gonna do a new flight, and I need to double check. So I do have a flight plan kind of out there, but I don't know if it's appropriate for this airplane. So we're gonna look at it for just a second before we get going. And with any luck, it'll be good, and we'll be able to fly down to Van Nuys, kind of wrap things up for a Wednesday. Block time an hour 20, so that means the air time is like 48 minutes or something like that. 41 minutes, yeah, cool. All right, it does look like we have, as I have a little eye twitch started here, the same. Okay, let me pull this up, you guys. It's the same flight plan I was thinking originally, like 2 hours ago. So let's import it here and let's just have a look. And the one thing I just want to make sure is that I'm flying departures and arrivals that are appropriate for non-jet aircraft. So the Bullfrog 3, we're just going to look here and see if there's anything else. For the most part, the King Air is pretty capable, and so yeah, so this is good. We're fine there. There's nothing crazy there. And then how about the Lynx 8 down into Van Nuys? And again, it would say something like, yeah, nope, it's all good. We're good. We are good. Sweet. So this is the flight plan. It's Bulldog 3. We're actually going to depart 29er left. And it kind of takes us up a little bit to the north before turning us southbound. And then into Van Nuys. A little tricky airspace here, but we do have ATC. So they're going to help us, and that's going to be cool. But we'll hit Lake Hughes. Come on down. It looks like they're initially saying 16 right into Van Nuys. So, yeah, so I don't know if, I'm anticipating we're going to go all the way to the VOR and then get vectors probably to come back. I don't know, come back around. There's lots of terrain into Van Nuys, which is kind of what's cool. Yeah, so if we are able to do any kind of an ILS, we might get it cleared up here, like come into ZDOM and then, head down this way. That would be the preferred way to go. Oh, you know what? So hold on. So why don't I do that? Because I'm flying the Lynx, and the Lynx takes you all the way to Van Nuys. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it as that, and yeah, we'll sort it out as we go, and it'll be cool. I'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. We'll have fun. Okay. I know I have a checklist for this aircraft, and I need it because I haven't flown it. Kind of like the 7.5. It's been, although I've flown it more recently than the 7.5, so still hate the pop-up window thingies, and I don't have any way to disable those, so they just kind of happen. I mean, I get it. Like, this is nice when you want to come in here and configure stuff. So, like, what do we want? We need this. And what does SimBrief tell us? We need a little over 2,000 pounds of fuel. So we currently have, what is our fuel weight? 3611. So we actually have more fuel than we need. I think I'll just leave the fuel alone. Passengers, all that stuff. Well, we got guys. Yeah, we're good. We're just gonna leave it. We're kind of we're in the envelope, so we're good. I'm gonna leave it at that, and we'll close this out. And all right, let's just make sure that all of our covers and things are removed. That's all this stuff. And yeah, if it's blue, it means it's removed. We'll just confirm by walking around. And yeah, we're good. No chocks, no covers, no tie downs. Awesome. Doors are closed, fuel set, cargo set. And yeah, we can do a little bit of bug work here as well. So that's our weight. And what do I have for wind? Let's set this here and let's get our takeoff speeds. Currently in Fresno, winds are 330 at 7. So I don't know why it's saying 0. Outside air temp, that is correct. And all right, so all this is, I mean, this doesn't do a lot, honestly, I've found, but we're going to go flaps up, takeoff. So, yeah, we're looking at 98, 104, 111. We need 4,000 feet, and we have plenty. Fresno is a runway, 8,000 and 9,500. So we're good to go. All right, those are set. We can go ahead and get... if we wanted to, we could do some external power. I think, I don't know, I think I have to set that here. Let's just try that. This is our external power. Yeah, so we'd have some external power, which is kind of nice because then we don't have to worry about running down the battery here. So we have, see external power right now, and just our regular batteries off, so nothing's setting there. Okay, that's good. That's good. Extra fuel, that's right. It makes the fireball bigger. Okay, so external power is on. Bat bus is normal. We're going to put the battery on. Everything is spinny and doing blinkies. Yep, looks amazing. Let's Gentai manual close. Okay, that's okay. And we do put the engine anti-ice on for startup, just to try to keep things from getting sucked in there, I guess. And we are in the plane doing things, so let's turn the beacon light on. Okay. Come over here, just so we don't forget, we'll put the vent blower to auto, and we'll leave all this off for now. Looks good. Everything, window defog should have been turned off. I forgot about it last time. Doggone it. But everything else is indeed off. All right, are my My throttle quadrant good? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Excellent. Parking brake is set. Gear down, flaps up. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the sounds back up on this. This is a nice sounding airplane. We won't keep the sounds up for the whole time because it'll blow your eardrums out. But it's kind of a cool airplane with good sounds. Okay. All right, yeah, we're ready. We're ready to start. So that prop area is clear. We will turn the fasten seat belts, no smoking signs on, and let's do this thing. So we need, we're going to start number 2 first. We're looking for 15 minimum. There it is. We're going to go low idle. So oil pressure, fuel flow, everything stayed in the green, which is good. That's a good start right there, my friends. So let's turn this gen on, and we can turn that starter off. That prop area is clear. Here we go. Same thing. Looking for at least 15. We've got it. Low idle. It's going to take a little power off of our number 2 engine here, which is kind of cool. In one of the King Airs, I think the 200 I had, the startup procedure was really cool. You actually had to go, you had to take the condition lever and the propeller to full forward, and in order to generate enough power to crank the other, the number 1 over. It was really a cool procedure. All right, there we go. That's off. We're good there. Inverters can come on now. Avionics can come on, and we can go ahead and, speaking of prop levers, let's gently bring the RPMs up. So wait. That is golden. We're going to leave the condition levers to low idle for now. All right, let's go get the environmental set here, because I think we are going to be up high enough that we're going to need to pressurize. So that's good there. Cabin temp, we'll just leave it right in the middle. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's come down here and let's check our altitude. What am I about to file? Because I haven't filed anything yet. I'm going to file this right now. What a great sounding aircraft, right? Come on, killing me here. There we go. Filed, and we got an auto ATC because we don't have anybody on the ground here in Fresno. And LA Center just logged off. Oh well. They were on for quite a while. I should have known better. I should have went out to Portland. Should have done it. Didn't. My bad. All right, 17,000 is where we're flying. Hey, by the way, Hawk driver, thanks for flying along with me, man. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I forgot to watch you land. I feel horrible. The thought just hit me. I totally spaced it out. I jumped out. I had a little bit of a cold yellow situation going on, if you know what I mean. But thank you for flying along, dude. That was a bad job of me as a host. So I don't know if you're still here or not, but gracias. Thank you so much. Okay, so
TOS system test okay.
flight plan. So Fresno. I guess this means we can clear us to come in however we want to.
Burbank traffic, South 1564 is 20 miles to the north of Burbank Airport.
Bull 3.
For the ILS runway Burbank.
Off of 29er left. And we'll load that in. And then we go to, let's see, to Intel. And then we go to frame. And then we do the Victor 23 airway down to EHF, Echo Hotel Fox, Shafter, of course. And then we go to LHS, Lake Hughes, and then we go to Van Nuys, VNY. We are going to plug in the Lynx 8 arrival to runway 16 right, and it'll be LHS. Yep, that'll be good. All right, cool. Most excellent. All right, so let's do this now. Squawk was given to us by Auto ATC. It's 6317, and that's good. And then we are going to use the flight plan to get the rest of our information here from this. So my frequency, let's see, tower 18.2, let's make that the active. Weather data, 3:30 at 7, good visibility, 6,010, yep, that's all fine, 2984. And I think I only have to set this one once. Does that go at 2984? No. I lied. Hey, DSAC, what's up, man? Yep, we're doing the things. We're doing the things. Oh, I love the crossfill, the auto crossfill. So we're gonna taxi Bravo down here to the end of 29er left and depart northbound. It'll be essentially a left-hand turnout, but we do have to fly up to the that initial waypoint, about 17,000. And if we're a little ahead of schedule, we might give ourselves a bit of a shortcut. Okay, that's set. And good, and good, and good, and good. TSAC, how are you, man? Welcome in. Alright, we'll just put both of them on there. And let's see, what else is left here? I gotta get some EFIS power. Pitch trim, oh, those are already on. That's interesting because they were turned off last time, so those are on. And I guess that makes sense because I have all this business on here as well. All right, well, there you go. I'm not sure. Those should have turned off because I think it has, maybe it doesn't have state saving. So EFIS power is on, pitch trim is on, rudder boost is on. My comm and nav switches are all on, and I am squawking and alting, and yeah, that looks fine. All right, I need a little pitot heat. Oh, I need to arm my oxygen as well, just in case we have some trouble along the way. That's got to be ready. 17,000 is not super high, but you know, it is what it is. We are in, we're kind of in beta mode right now. Yep, that's working fine. We'll go back to that. And I'll hold off on auto feather. I'll hold off on pitot heat as well, but we can turn the engine icing off, and we can dismiss the ground power. I should have dismissed the ground power before I started number 1. That's the normal procedure, but I kind of missed that. Okay. All right, everything else is fine there. We're ready to taxi. We're ready to beacon. Oh, I should have had the nav lights on. I turned the beacon lights on first. Yeah. Yankees got beat. Oh my goodness. That manager, man, he's got to be scratching his head. So here we go. Fresno traffic. King Air 816 is taxiing to runway 29er left, Fresno. She's a big bird. They've lost by 10 2 nights in a row. Cow. Good. Everybody loves to bust on the Yankees, don't they? I think we're going to go down here. If you're an AL fan, maybe a baseball fan in general, you either love the Yankees or you hate them, and there's no in between. Oh, they have been too. They have really been all over that guy. And I think he's a good manager. But, you know, sometimes things don't work out, and it's just like, I don't know, the harder you try, the worse it gets type of thing. I should have went over one more. I think this is Alpha. I needed to go over to, whoops, to Bravo. I am taxiing like a fast dude. This does have the ability to adjust your beta range. Right now I can't do that. It goes either from here to full reverse, and like I say, this does have the ability, you can configure your throttles to like go, you know, from 0 all the way to yeah, all the way to full reverse, but I don't have that ability. Yeah, what is it? It's the Ryanair taxi, right? What do we got in the FedEx guy over there? We're everywhere, dude. I'm telling you, everywhere. Shusey. Okay. So let's stop here. Let's make sure everything is turned on. This is one of the few planes I'll make use of the pop-up menu, because all this stuff is down here. It's really, really tough to get to when you're simming. So this is one of those few planes I'll use that pop-up, and it's kind of nice. Hey, look, VNE, so I get to choose that speed, right? I mean, that's the best part of VNE, is I get to decide what speed I don't want to exceed. And I was. Like, I just want to be short of VR. I didn't break anything, right? No flaps came off. All right, so we decided we're going to go no flaps takeoff. Bleeds are going to be off as well. We are going to do a... I need to change my avionics, so I make sure I have the right thing up here. So this is, we want to be on GPS mode. That's set to where we want to go. This is also, the CDI here is also on GPS mode. That is set. I think we might be ready to go flying. These things are just in the way sometimes. All right. Fresno traffic. King Air 816 is departing 29er left. Will be left-hand departure southbound. Fresno traffic. Okay, I don't see anybody, hear anybody. It sounded good. We're going to go condition levers full forward. I am going to arm the auto ignition. We're going to arm arm the auto feather, and prop sync is coming on. We need the recogs, strobes, landing lights, and then the pitot heat. Alright, is everything... Bleed air is off. That is what we want. Ignition is on. Yep, that's what we want, just for takeoff. And then we're out of here. So, were you able to do that that beta configuration, or do you just use the full beta with the propeller or with the throttle? Here we go.
Auto feather lights on. Airspeed alive. 60 knots.
Power set.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up. Attitudes check. Gear indicates up. Flaps indicates up.
Trim is not. Trim's not working. Why is my trim not working? That's not good. I don't have any trim control here. What's going on? Alright, well, let's go on the autopilot and we'll try to troubleshoot our trim here a little bit. So we'll go to nav mode, and I'm going to go ahead and let's do vertical speed mode. Now we're way too. Now let's kind of get on course here. This might be a rough autopilot to engage. Just saying, heads up here. This could be ugly. Alright, not bad. Did get trim. Why is my trim not working? I must have something not powered up. Alright, well let's fly the aircraft here for a minute or two. And I bet I have trim power or something not on. Let's recycle that. We'll recycle the rudder. And sure enough, that took care of it. So, are we flying to our destination here? It does not appear so. Let's say that's a no. Okay, so let's just cycle. We're going to just cycle all this stuff. That'll come back alive, I promise. Okay. There we go. There we go. And the good news is we're climbing and we're safe of terrain and all that good stuff. So let's try this again. The nav is... Alright, so I'm going to do this. Let's go to heading mode for now. Yeah, so you use this part here probably. Yeah, I should try that. Okay, so I need to see maybe I'm well, I'm on defector. Yeah, so let's give ourselves direct intel. No, let's give ourselves direct frame. Activate that, yep. And we'll go to nav. We should make a left-hand turn. We're getting a little slow, so let's bump the... Can we go vertical speed, please? I'm getting really slow. Trying to bring the nose down here. There we go. Alright, got to get the trim situation figured out here. Get the airspeed built back up. Made that a little bit ugly, but you know what? That's okay. Sometimes that's how she goes. So airspeed here, by the way, as we're climbing out, is generally speaking, I think they oh, hey, we got somebody wanting to talk to us. All right, cool. Hang on here. I'm going to try to get to about 200, and then we'll engage the indicated climb, and then we're going to set our power here. I need to back off the RPMs a little bit. And in fact, we'll just do that right now. Let's go there. I'm going to go for climb power, 90% torque, but I'm going to come back to 1600 on the RPMs to start. That'll increase the torque a little. There we go, and then we'll just add a little power here. And we're through 10,000, so we're gonna turn off landing lights, taxi lights. We already took the engine ignition off. And all right, let's see what ATC would like to talk to us. We'll give them a call here. It is Oakland Center. All right, cool. 3220. Sweet.
Center, number 8, stop for it. Number 8748, Oakland Center, hello. Hello, at leaving 180. Request holder to this amount.
Almost. We're 5,000 away from cruise altitude here, so that's cool.
Number 8748, Roger, just give you some headings here. Fly heading 040, descend and maintain 8,000. 040, 8,000, number 8, stop for it.
Oakland Center, King Air, November 11816, climbing 13,000 on the Bulldog 3 out of Fresno.
Number 11816, Oakland Center, hello. I maintain, play level, or correction, I maintain 17,000 and Fresno altimeter 2984.
All right, climb maintain 17,000, King Air 11816. So Kevin, all right, hold on. Now that we've kind of listened to the aircraft here, let me bring it back a little bit.
Number 8748.
It's a great sounding airplane, though. Golly. I have never, of all the pop-outs, I have never used this guy here. This is the throttles one, right? So this is the range that we're talking about, you guys. Like you should be able to set your Bravo up to go between, you know, the top of beta to the full reverse, and there's this little lift. You know, it's kind of like in the other aircraft that's like that is the Q400, where you lift the throttles up and you pull them back into beta range, and then you can control them. But when I followed the procedure, it didn't work for me. But maybe I'll try to do that with the. Yeah, maybe I'll try to do that next time. That's a great idea, Kev. And, oh, have I armed my altitude? No, I have not. I'm getting a pressurization warning. Did I forget? I must have forgot to turn something on here. All right, hang on. Oh, altitude is armed. Let's see what I forgot to turn back on. Oh, the bleed air valves. Yep. So you're going to have a little bit of lightheadedness here for a couple of minutes, and then you're going to have a headache immediately after that. But it should be totally good after your second glass of champagne. Is there an alt horn cut out? I think there is. It's probably the most important. Oh, never mind. There we go. It's like one of the most important buttons to find is the alt horn cut out. All right, 17,000, and yeah, we're off to the races, you guys. Looking good. Got a little Oakland Center, which is cool.
Number 8748, turn left, heading.
Maybe they will.
Just to maintain 6,000.
Maybe not.
23065 for number 8, stop right.
These guys out here, I tell you what, they pop in and out, and they do also such a really good job. Yeah. Your head feels like a soda pop. So I have, this is what I forgot to do, Kevin. I have all the environmentals set, and I just forgot to have my bleed airs. I turned them off for departure.
Southwest 845 open center.
Anyway, yeah. We're good. Other than that, we're good. And I do have these. I have these guys armed. Emergency. I was ready. I was ready to grab the mask and go, but we're good to go. We're fine. We're good. Everything's fine. Okay, at cruise. So anything, we'll leave the props at 16, and really we can do anything between 55 and 90% torque. So I'm just going to kind of leave it right there. We're doing 220. The main thing is just not to overspeed, right? So yeah, Kevin, if you don't arm these, I don't think it'll give you the altitude warning, but it will give you a warning on the EFIS here. It'll tell you, what will it tell you? Oxygen not armed. So sit back and relax, you guys. Again, it's approximately 40-minute flight here, and so, you know, we probably have only about another half an hour before we start.
748, flight heading 1,
maybe not even that, 20 minutes till we start our descent in
140, no breeze, 748.
Van Nuys. And I think I'm going to try to vector myself
over 748, flight heading 160.
So that we can shoot this straight in here. Need a little cabin heat. All right, you got it. You got it, man.
Rate 748, descend and maintain 5,200. Santa Rosa Airport will be at your 11 at 12 o'clock, 20 miles, report the site.
5,200, I will report in site.
Yeah, it's a little chilly in here, isn't it? I guess only 60 degrees.
Flight heading 250,
Sorry about that, y'all.
descend and maintain
So maybe
6,000.
instead of a champagne, I could offer you a hot chocolate. Oh, auto is fine, okay. Oh, aft heat switch. What?
Center and airport 748,
What
airport
are you
site.
talking about here, my friend?
Rate 748,
Oh, aft heat. Sure enough, there you go. Boy, I'll even put the blower on for you. I wonder if that'll warm up my cabin. Temp's coming up. We're doing all right. How hot do you want it? Do you want like hot yoga hot? You want it like California hot? Do you want it like Wyoming hot? Like, I just don't know. That's the thing. It's pretty much a straight shot. This is kind of a boring flight, to be honest with you, but the only thing that's exciting is going to be the arrival here. ILS 29er, or sorry, ILS 16er. ILS Zulu 16. We're gonna do it. We're freaking do it. We're gonna be out of this guy's airspace anyway. He doesn't care. So I'm not gonna worry about the Lynx 8 arrival. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that business. Let's go procedure. Let's go approach. Let's go approach. Let's go ILS Zulu 16 right. Let's go off of Umber. Whoa.
Oakland, hello, it's
Umber is the
Southwest
color of our
4338.
energy.
Southwest 4338 Oakland Center, low radar contact.
I'm gonna do a little, make a slight adjustment here, you guys. So the Lynx arrival takes us all the way to Van Nuys, and then we'd go back out.
We had some connection issues, and
go back out to Umber and come in. I am going to.
we had reconnected on the ground there.
I am going to get rid of this.
No worries, Southwest 4338, squawk 3336.
So we'll Lake Hughes, direct to Umber. Pardon me.
Southwest 34, Fort correction 4338.
Now we can go straight in. Alright, 6,000 at Umber. Here, let's pull this up.
Number 8748, contact Santa Rosa Tower 118.5. 118.5, number 8748.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna
3453
just look at it.
Santa
I wanna
Rosa
just look
clearance
at it.
request expect BDC.
Thought I could look at it over here. I could get the chart. Ah, why don't I can't get the chart? Maybe I have to go to the airport. Charts.
And 30 Oakland Center, low runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot. Cross runway 1 left, runway 1 right at Foxtrot. 28 left via Alpha Foxtrot, cross 1 left, 1 right at Foxtrot. 930 heavy.
ILS Zulu. And no. I just want the charts. I don't know why it's not giving me the charts. Oh, you need a little electric heat as well? Sorry about that, Kevin. Only the best for you, my friend.
Delta 2861, I give you direct do it on the Ironman to arrival.
Alright, so I guess I'm not going to be able to look at the chart here.
I will take that direct do it.
And that's okay. I'll pull it up on my screen over here. I'm kind of bummed. I like having that chart over here.
2861 direct do it. Roger, all good, thanks.
That's really interesting. Usually you can just click on this and right there view charts, but it's not liking that. Charts, Van Nuys. Let's see. Not connected to Navigraph. Ah, that's why. Okay. I haven't, apparently I haven't connected my X-plane TDS.
11816, leave my airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, see ya.
Have a great night, man. We'll talk to you later. Okay, do I have time? Let me do this here. Let's give you a little outside view while I do a quick
American 3400, Santa Rosa, altimeter 29991, expect visual approach runway 14.
Let's see how I do this here. The answer I'm getting is that it doesn't have that yet. Okay, so maybe you can do all the route planning stuff, but you can't get the charts just yet. Okay, well, you know what? If that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. So I'm gonna just have to pull things up over here. Looks like tower is 19.3. Alright, well, so be it. We can still monitor Oakland just to get a little chatter. And we're not going to worry about this business here. We're just going to leave you on that, I guess. All right, cool. So then, all All right, time to top a descent. Yeah, so I've got about 10 minutes. Right now, if I started, it'd be about 600 feet a minute. And let's just make sure that that is aiming for what it should be aiming for. Number 6, yep, 49 and furry at 3,800. So yeah, those are all good. So that I will trust this time, and I should probably put these on the same side, shouldn't I? Oh well, it's okay. How's the heat back there, by the way, Shusey? How we doing? How we doing? Oh, look, it worked like a comfortable like 72. Look at us, man. How about that? You know, you'd think after 3.8 hours, I'd have this aircraft down pat. But I just don't. So we will get a top of descent warning. Again, this is not an aircraft that has vertical navigation, but we can do it. Just came back to consciousness. It's cold, man. That's cold. Oh, I got to get over. Is Slanty getting close yet? I got to get my other prediction in here. Are we doing predictions yet over there? Oh yes, I see. Okay. I'm gonna go low this time. 118. All my predictions are some combination of 11816. All right, looking good. We are. Did we lose center? Or does he just not have anybody to talk to? 3220. Standby. Monitor. Oh wait, that's monitoring COM 2. I don't have anything set in COM. I don't have a COM 2. Is this the COM 2? Oh, it is the COM 2. So, oh, let's go. Whoops. Let's go 132.2. And again, why is it important to monitor COM 2? There's two reasons. You can tell me the two reasons why it's important to monitor COM 2.
18 miles aboard the site.
Two reasons.
About inside right now, actually, American 3400. Roger, American 3400, clear visual approach, runway 14. Clear visual approach,
I'll give you until I have all my markers set. 12,000. Altitude at Van Nuys is 802.
Local Center, United 930 Heavy, passing 1.5, climbing 3.
At 930 Heavy, Oakland Center radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190.
Is the field
Climb maintain level 190, United 930 Heavy.
Is 2989. Temperature. It's funny, it'll get the temperature right. Usually. Nope, 22. All this has to get put in here. 22. Wind speed at our destination is 260 at 5. So 5 knots. 260, and then all this is fine. We will do flaps down, so there's our markers. It didn't really change a whole lot, did it? Yep, so there you go, 100. Approach limits 160, gear down limits 184. All right, so there you go. Monitor guard because VATSIM says so, and do it because, okay, so yes. So number one is to make sure that you know how to do it with your different comm setups, right? And I'm not monitoring guard per se. I'm monitoring center, because that's the second reason why I like to do it. It's just because I like to have chatter. So the first reason is serious, the second reason is not. But yeah, good job, Shoes. Alright. It's kind of fun getting like a little bit of a trim failure on departure. Let's sync the heading bug. Okay, we're good there. And coming up here, honestly, not too much further. And so 6,000 at Umber. That's what's going to be the first thing I said. Okay, we're good there. And gosh dang it, go away, you guys. But yeah, I'd like to do it. I like to do it just so it's just practice. Because every plane is just a little different, right? Just a little different. And it's just a chance to get one more little repetition. So as you can see, again, you guys that have flown down here, you're familiar with this. This is a very mountainous terrain down here in the SoCal area. And we're going to thread the needle here actually through a one side is going to have a 3,200 foot mountain, and the other is going to have a 3,700 foot mountain, and we're going to make our way down between them. It'll be kind of cool. But I need to be at 6,000 at Umber, and I don't want to go crazy with this plane. All right, so here's top of descent, 1180, and that's okay. 2 minutes or so, that's doable. But sometimes you have to keep an eye on that, and I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or if it's just not like a sim glitch or something, but like sometimes it'll give you a recommended rate of descent of like 3,500. So like if that happens, it probably means even though the screen says you haven't missed it, it means you probably have missed the top of descent. So I rarely will let this get much past 1,500. I think 1,500 is just about perfect for this plane. So we'll see how, we're going to be pretty close to that anyway, so. And no, I have no idea like if that's what the pros do, you know what I'm saying? If they like 1,500. I do see that they recommend in the documentation anyway that they like to get down to an approach speed of about 125. So it's like it's the blue line speed is kind of what they like for the approach. And then again for us, that's our ref speed is basically 100. So we'll try to hold that as we're descending, and then we'll just try to bleed the speed off and see how close we can get to 100.
At 2681, for my planning purposes, how far are you from top of descent?
United 2681, we are 15 miles from top of descent.
Should get a warning here with 1 minute, I believe.
Sorry, was that that was 15.15?
Negative, 57 miles per United 2681.
Vertical track.
Yeah, and usually I do have that set for that. So I think it's going to be pretty dang close. Yeah, or maybe a smidge over, but that's okay too. However, what I found is always good to pull back on the power just a little bit before you start to descend. So we're going to go VS mode, and I am going to use VS mode instead of indicated airspeed mode. Although this plane, it actually flies the IAS descent pretty well. A lot of planes, like it's a little bit all over the place, but this one does okay. I overcooked it a little bit there. See, I'm down at 2,000. I don't need that. Let's pitch up just a little, just somewhere in this 1,500. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that honestly probably would work. It's showing it maybe needs a little bit more. It takes time to settle into your power setting and all that. Yeah, see, it's kind of dropping back. I can live with that, honestly. So we'll take that down to 6. We'll see if we can be... we need to be at 6,000 at Umber, which is the next waypoint past Lima Hotel Sierra. So we have... I'll tell you what, I can at least do this. So so Umber's 12 miles past that. Yeah, so we should be all right. I did see a bottom of descent up there. If I didn't love that, I could, yeah, so there's my descent arc. There's Umber, so I feel like we're in pretty good shape. And then we'll just keep checking again. Like, it's saying 1630 now, so it's like saying you need to speed up your rate of descent, or like, look how fast we're going, right? So let's just pull back on the power and let's slow down, because you know as well as I do, if you pitch down even more, right, the speed's gonna go up, and then you're just gonna end up chasing your tail. So watch what happens here. See how now that I slow down, my vertical speed requirement is coming down. Kevin, I think you're the one that showed me how to do that, by the way. How to change that descent angle. It's for those of you that are looking, maybe I can't. Yeah, it's in here. There's a descent. I'm trying to remember now. Descent tools. Oh no, it's in here, isn't it? Oh shoot, I don't remember where it is. Yes. Look, I know I did it, but now I can't remember. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure it out. Waypoint info. No. Oh, I did. Hey, the other day, you'll be proud of me. I went in and made my own user waypoint also. Descent VNav right there. So you can come in here and you can change your target. And so it's kind of cool. This has been TDS 750 training with your friend, Them's My Shoes. All right, so see how we're down to 1450? And I mean, we have to keep coming down anyway, because we're going to have to put flat, like, we can't even put the gear down until we're here. So I'm just going to keep pulling back on power. We are going to be at Umber at 6. And just visually scanning, right, we're over the terrain. It is easier to get to the VNav bar at the bottom. Where's it at down here? I'm not seeing it there, my friend. It says LHS. This guy? What? Huh? Eh?
Southwest 1502 Open Center, good evening. Descent to pod discretion,
Okay, go
maintain flight
to
level 240.
map. Alright, let me start it. I need to read it all here. Okay. Map. Menu.
Open Center, good evening. Delta
Then
2809,
VNav.
20 miles east of Nicole, level 320.
Delta 2809 Open Center, good evening.
Map. Menu. VNav. I'm missing it somewhere here. Map. Alright, I got it.
At 2681,
Alright, we'll get back to
descend
that.
via the
We'll get
Diamond
back to that.
Alright, descend via the Diamond 5 arrival at 2681.
Okay. Map. Menu. VNav. Map. Bar at bottom. Oh gosh. Okay. Map. Bar at bottom. I don't know what you mean. this down here you're talking about? This bar at the bottom or this bar at the bottom? This is so frustrating to try to do this with the delay, and I'm also dense. I'm not a quick learner. I'm not a smart man. The bar that says Umber right here, okay. And so click on that. Click on Umber.
Delta 28 on that. Can I step away for 5 minutes?
Yes, okay, so now I'm here.
Delta 28,
So what do we do now?
Is requested, report back, thanks. Thank you.
Now menu. And then VNAV. Oh. There are many ways to the path of wisdom. I didn't realize that was a clickable spot. I guess it makes sense. The whole dang thing is touchscreen, right? Tim Dog did that with me the other day also. We were flying. What the heck were we flying?
Southwest 4338.
And he's like, "Oh, you could just click on that one spot on the it was the Aspen, avionics." I'm like, "What?" Oh, it was the Kit Fox. He's like, "Yeah, just click on that spot on the Aspen." I think it was to change. It might have been to change the VS. I don't know, but anyway, I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool." Stuff you learn, right? Right. All right, so I need to do this now. Hold on. I'm getting close to my. I'm getting close to my deal here. So let's go here. I'm going to go to heading mode. I am going to change some stuff here. I'm going to go to VLOC. I want 111.3 to be the active freaks. Shizzle. I want the course needs to be 164. I better get to work on this course. 164. Come on, will you go around? Oh, wait a second. I gotta go. I think I screwed up. Umber. Okay, let's. Yeah, I've screwed up. Let's arm the approach.
Vertical track.
Yes. Okay, well, we're on it. I think we're on it. We need to go. We need to go down. Not to 2,000. We need to go down to 3,800 at Furry. Okay, I can put some flaps out. Let's go. Am I gonna? I don't have a vertical track. I don't have a glide slope. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's just head down here. Getting slow. Van Nuys traffic here. November 11816 is on a 12-mile final. 16 left. Van Nuys. Okay. All right. Let's. We can go a little bit more here. Got to get down to 49 at Jennett, which is coming up. To be honest with you, this is nice out. We should just fly the thing instead of. I mean, it's always good practice. Whoops, to practice intercepting and all that good stuff. See, but I'm bumping out of.
Southwest 4338, leave my airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Yep.
That's interesting.
Switch runner, take care of Southwest 4338.
Alright, I think I have to come back in here. I think we're on GPS mode. I think we need to be on localizer mode, right? IV, that's where we're going. Okay, so that's good. Now can I spin there we go. I want 164. So it doesn't look like I have a localizer yet. I am on, approach is armed, altitude is armed. I think we're pretty darn close to being where we need to be. I'm just about to ferry, and I need to be at 49. Yeah, so we're like right on the money, baby. Right on the money.
Delta 3453, climb maintain flight level 350.
Actually, I take that back. We need to be at 3,800 at ferry, so let's keep it going down here.
At 2681 heavy, San Francisco altimeter.
Overspeeding my flaps now, unfortunately.
Right approach.
Aren't I? Okay.
903 will expect ILS. Right approach.
Gosh dang it, I think I missed my glide slope. Yeah, there's our airport. Crap. We're way too dang high, aren't we? Whoops. Hello.
Starwalker 012, descend upon discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Bringing it home, baby.
Starwalker 012, that is at pilot's discretion, so whenever you're ready to descend.
We're a little high. We're not that bad. We're probably 500 feet too high, I think. I think we'll be alright. I need some practice with that, though. You think I'm well below? I don't think so. I think there's my glide. I think that's my glide slope. Oh, 5 minutes ago. That was back when I was fiddling around with the VNAV stuff. Yeah, we'll be alright. We'll get her down.
Number 8748.
Looking for 125. Look for that blue line. And I am at a spot. Go full flaps below 160, so we will do that.
1,000 feet to minimums.
Checked. Van Nuys traffic, King Air 11816. Short final 16 left, Van Nuys. And it is a what turn? This is all GA all day, yeah. So
500 feet to minimums.
I don't know. We'll see if we can find the fanciest FBO. Sniffle, sniffle. What was it just tonight? Alright, we've kind of found our speed. We're still quite high, but I think we're correcting nicely. Continue.
500.
Check. I see the VATSIMs are 1 and 1 now, so that's good. Here comes the glide slope. Put a little power back in here. Yeah, so both of these approaches kind of slopey with the altitude management, but
100 feet.
You know what? Kind of what you get with me.
50 feet.
And we're down. All right. Universes. Like to get this right-hand turn.
40 knots.
Doesn't look like we're quite going to get there. All right. Well, we'll just go to the next right, and that'll be our spot. Found the ground. Thank goodness. All right. Let's try to do. Let's do Shusey's throttle method here. Let's see how this works. Get off the runway first. Van Nuys traffic. King Air 816 is clear of 16 left. Van Nuys. Yeah, that's what you want to do right there, but you should be able to do that. You should be able to set that with your Bravo. Because I've done it in the past. 16 right? Oops. Yes, indeed. Clear of both runways. 16s. done it in the past. I mean, that's okay, but that's a little awkward. That looks like a fancy FBO right over there, would you say? Because then now, if I come off, it just pops me back up. Oh well. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. This is definitely a plane that I want to... Definitely a plane I want to fly a little bit more of. Alright, fuel truck lets you get by. And we'll kind of come over here.
Very nice traffic, good after evening and good night, I guess. Yeah, it's evening. From FedEx 462, we're just entering the airspace here to the west, southwest. We're on the 101 freeway here on the Ventura Freeway. We're going to be joining the San Diego Freeway northbound here at the 405. We're descending out of 3,500 for 1,000.
Fixie! Come on, Fixie!
You know, factor for traffic in the area, but do be advised, we're transitioning through from FedEx 4.
Fixie! Come on, Fixie! I'm gonna do it. Should I do it? What are you doing here? Van Nuys traffic. You should take the 405 southbound and just take it until it doesn't go anymore. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's like those idiots that meow on frequency. I'm not gonna do it. All right. Parking brake is set. We got a bunch of stuff to turn off in this aircraft here, so let's do it. Otto had all this. We had all this aft heat stuff going for our Princess in the back there, so hopefully he had himself a nice trip. This can come off. The one thing I like about the analog King Air is you got like 9 of these to turn on. It's really quite fun. All right, all this stuff is fine. We can come down here. Did I clean up flaps? I didn't forget to clean up my flaps. You forgot to clean up your flaps. Beacon stroke, all that stuff should have been off a long time ago, but yeah. It's hard to get good help around here. Okay. Avionics should come off, and we're ready. Oh, prop sync should have been off. Dang it. If only there was a list I could look at. Pretty good spool down. Nice little aircraft, I'd have to say. Very nice. Fun to have it back in the rotation. Alright. Off. Bat bus is off. Inverters off. That's out of order totally there, but yep. Sorry about that. Shusey saw it. As always, nothing. He's like the trainer. He's like my driver trainer I just did on Tuesday, man. Nothing gets past that guy. But again, I must say that was quite an enjoyable way to spend the evening, guys. So I appreciate you hanging out, and welcome to Van Nuys. I think I'm going to call it good right there, you guys. So yeah, I got to get up a little early tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of a big day. They're gonna cut me loose on my own route, so I'm a little nervous about that. I gotta deliver all these packages by myself. So, but could be kind of fun. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, let's shut her down.
Thanks for watching my papa.
So, I am back tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing something. I don't know. I had the 727 in mind up for some Toronto Thursday. So that's, I think, what I'm gonna do. We'll see. We'll see kind of how it shakes out. And then I want to get in the TBM. I don't know where I'm gonna go with the TBM, but I'm gonna try to find something. That plane just, as you guys know, recently was updated. So, and it's working really well. Super fun to fly. So that might be my flight tomorrow. Yeah, that's my normal time, midnight Zulu, 6 p.m. If you're Mountain Time Zone, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. So swing on by if you're able. Would love to hang out with you again. I'm going to take you guys over to Ibanez. Yeah, he's in the Citation X, and be a good guy to keep hanging out if you keep wanting to watch some flight sim. Unlike me, I've got to go to bed, but I'll meet you over there for a little bit anyway. So some thank yous. Let's see, we had Scotty Dahati coming in with a nice raid. That was awesome. Scotty, great to see you, my friend. And then B-Flow BTW push the follow button. So good to have you on board as well. And if you are not a follower, that's cool. Come back tomorrow, and I promise you, it'll get better. I promise you. Scotty, have a good night. TFB, take it easy, bro. Happy Saturday, Texas One Flyboy. I was Scotsman. Have yourself a good night as well. Shusey, as always, appreciate the help. Appreciate you being here. T-Sac, good night, dude. And then again, Shattermash. He came in, helped us out a little bit. Chris was here for a while. Good Fixins was here. Glickman, or as I like to call him, Magic Man, was here for a while. And then, gosh, Hawk Driver 101 flew with us on that first one. So anyway, it was a cool night. All right, here comes the raid. I'll see you over at Ibanez's stream. Can't wait to fly with you again tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.
That was from January of this year. Yep. Yep.
The whale is dead.
Not yet. But I will say that the whale is dying. It is dying.